There's glory to be won on this virtual battlefield, Commander. Do you have what it takes to compete? Want to get involved in T5S2 or events run by Tactical Tortoise? Visit the Tactical Tortoise Discord server at the link in the video description. There you can find signups for all manner of tournaments and casual games, including the T5S2 Youngbloods series of free, new player-friendly events designed to introduce you to 9th edition and give you a chance to experiment with new lists. For those looking for more competitive action, rapid-fire tournament pods are currently available that award prize support and standings points and help you hone your skills to a knife's edge. And remember to stay tuned for even more exciting events as Season 2 progresses, including team events, online GTs, and free weekly tournament pods launching shortly after the conclusion of this Invitational on August 16th. Welcome to the community, and I'll see you on the battlefield. T5S2 stands for the Tactical Tortoise Tabletop Simulator Tournament Series. It is a global competitive 40K circuit that ranks players based on their results in online games, including events run by Tactical Tortoise and many other communities. At the end of each biannual season, the top 16 players in the series are given the opportunity to play for the title of Season Champion and become the greatest virtual 40K player in the world in this very event, the Seasonal Invitational Tournament. With over 400 players and dozens of tournaments competing on the ladder in Season 1, T5S2 is now one of the largest and most competitive series in online Warhammer and shows no signs of slowing down. So what are you waiting for? Visit tts40k.com to view live standings, join the community Discord server, and get information on upcoming events and tournaments. There is glory to be won on this virtual battlefield, Commander. Do you have what it takes to compete? Want to get involved in T5S2 or events run by Tactical Tortoise? Visit the Tactical Tortoise Discord server at the link in the video description. There you can find signups for all manner of tournaments and casual games, including the T5S2 Youngbloods series of free, new player-friendly events designed to introduce you to 9th edition and give you a chance to experiment with new lists. For those looking for more competitive action, rapid-fire tournament pods are currently available that award prize support and standings points and help you hone your skills to a knife's edge. And remember to stay tuned for even more exciting events as Season 2 progresses, including team events, online GTs, and free weekly tournament pods launching shortly after the conclusion of this Invitational on August 16th. Welcome to the community, and I'll see you on the battlefield. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to our coverage of the T5S2 Invitational group stages. We are back here down in Group 4, getting ready to see this Chaos list back on the table versus some Space Wolves. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining me this beautiful Monday morning. Hope everyone is getting their week off to a good start, getting their week started right with some 40K, some online 40K coverage. Oh, it looks like my overlay's messed up here. Ooh, let's get that fixed. Big thanks to everybody joining us. We do have some exciting news this morning. There we go. A couple, some news from the Invitational. Obviously, in Group 2, we have the final results. Key and Ton playing Adeptus Sororitas, as well as Matt Green playing Grey Knights, have both advanced into the elimination stages. Both players at 2-1, their opponents at 1-2. Unfortunately, Denise and Jack Tight both had some excellent games against these two players, but not quite able to pull out that 2-1, those 2 wins that they needed to advance out of the group stages. And they will be eliminated from the event. But hopefully we will see them in Season 2, put up some standings. Obviously, both excellent players. And I think they'll be back for sure. So this is going to be an exciting list. This is the Chaos list, run by Arne over here in the red. The one and only Chaos list. The Winged Warriors, the Birdie Boys. It is the Lord of Change plus Magnus, leading a billion Nurglings on the table today, versus Jaime Paris playing Space Wolves on the blue side of the table, appropriately on the blue side of the table. Unfortunately, the Chaos player is going first, as we are pointing out in chat. Big boon for the Chaos list, and obviously can put out an immense amount of damage early. This is going to be one of the first times we're seeing Magnus go first, at least piloted by Arne. Daniel Kennedy has gone first several times in his games, but Arne, I think, has gone second every game that we've streamed of him so far. But this is going to be an interesting matchup, and I am excited to show it to everyone. Let's go through the list real quick as the players are just finishing up their deployment here. Obviously, Chaos, like I just mentioned, did win first turn and has finished deploying. One of the benefits of having all these Nurgling Swarms in the format is that they are going to be able to take up a lot of board space in the center. Even though there are incursors on the table for the Space Wolves, they won't be able to make much use of their forward deployment, thanks to all of the Nurglings also having their own forward deployment and locking them out. Nurglings obviously one of the most efficient and powerful units, I think, in the game right now, in 9th edition, being an objective-secured troops choice, and relatively inexpensive, being relatively difficult to kill with just a boatload of wounds you have to chew through to kill them. And being able to take up the center of the table with that forward deployment. Extremely powerful unit archetype in this edition. Speaking of which, let's go through Arne's list quickly here. Obviously, both Arne and Dan K in the group stages are both running this identical list, which is composed of a Chaos Demons Battalion detachment, bringing those 6 units of Nurglings, 3 units of 5, as well as 3 units of 9, led by a Lord of Change and a sloppy Bile Piper. Lord of Change with the big sword to slash some tanks in 2. We saw him blowing up some Chimeras in his last game against Tomb King 20, playing Adeptus Astra Militarum, which was an extremely good game. Unfortunately, it came down to time, pretty close at the end there, but the Chaos just able to use their press of bodies to pull ahead on the mission at the end. We also have a Supreme Command detachment being led by none other than Magnus, one of the only models who can go into a Supreme Command detachment so far. Since the Supreme Commander keyword hasn't been given out to anything yet, it's basically only Primarchs and Demon Primarchs that can go into that detachment, and Magnus is one of them. And currently, he is one of the best, since we haven't had any clarification on the core rulebook rules, so he is able to cast the Smite Psychic Power multiple times, which makes him extremely powerful at ranged damage output, at least until that rule changes. If it will change at all, we'll see. Magnus is probably the most abusive model with that, the rule as it currently stands. but we'll see if it switches around. He also, Magnus in this tournament so far has a penchant for rolling a whole bunch of 10s in a row onto casting his psychic powers and doing those 2d6 mortal wounds, which is pretty useful if you can just do that 2 or 3 times a turn pretty consistently. We also have a couple other smite casters here. We have Ahriman, as well as a sorcerer and Terminator armor, and a unit of Chaos Cultists in a Thousand Suns patrol detachment. Ahriman is going to be bringing in that +1 to cast the defensive powers onto Magnus. He's coming in with Glamour of Tzeentch, Warp Time, and Weaver of Fates. So once Magnus gets stuck in, we can use those abilities to buff him up and to keep him mobile with that Weaver of Fates. Now it looks like Jaime is almost finished deploying. And let's move over to his list while he's moving. Obviously, Space Wolf's extremely powerful in the edition so far. Given that, thanks to the recent FAQ, the entire army has the Defenders of Humanity rule, whereas the Space Marine version of the rule gives the Defenders of Humanity obsec to only troops choices. That is not, in fact, the case for Space Wolves, and every model in their army will get that obsec rule, thanks to the Defenders of Humanity. So, very useful and very annoying with this fast and mobile style of Space Wolves. So this list is going to be bringing, importantly, I think, probably the most important model in the army so far, a Calexi's Assassin, who's going to be not only projecting that -2 to cast bubble, but also can fizzle any smites that would potentially go into him. Given that the Chaos list relies almost entirely on mortal wounds to deal damage at range, it's going to be tough for them to punch through that the defense of that Calexi's Assassin. That's going to be a bit of a rough one. He also has Ragnar Blackmane, as well as a Wolf Lord in Phobos armor, who has been upgraded to have the Mordekai's Teeth Bolts to give reroll 1s to wound against anything that he shoots. He's also been upgraded. He is the Warlord, and he's been upgraded with the Vanguard Warlord trait, the name of which I forget, but it allows him to move after he fires his bolter. So he's going to be able to project those Mordekai's Teeth Bolts pretty far forward and then use that Warlord trait to fall back into safety, which is pretty good. That's especially going to be good to buff up the ranged attacks in the Space Wolves list. A lot of times Space Wolves would normally, at least in 8th edition, want to focus more heavily on their frontline combat units, but today we are going to be seeing these some more of the ranged presence from this chapter. This is a battalion detachment. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but it's also bringing a smattering of different Primaris infantry varieties. We have 2 Intercessor squads, both with auto bolt rifles and power fists on their sergeants, as well as an Incursor squad to take some forward positions there. Unfortunately, the Nurglings going to be denying that early in the game. The Elite's choices are where things get a little spicy. We have a Judiciar to force enemies to fight last around him, as well as just be a pretty decent combat solo all by himself. And 2 Blade Guard veteran squads, so seeing some of the new releases from Indomitus hit the table. Pretty useful units to have, given that they both fit into, or both units together fit into an Impulsor. We also have 2 Relic Contemptor Dreadnoughts, so some of the those ranged attacks that we were talking about earlier coming to the play here, and it is... we have seen them against Tomb King and his big parking lot of Astra Militarum vehicles. They were able to absolutely decimate the armored units of the Astra Militarum there. We'll see how well they do against these big invulnerable saves on the greater demons, but obviously they put out a relatively high volume of high damage shooting. So those invulnerable saves can't save the demons forever, and eventually some of those las cannons and missile launcher shots will go through and put some hurt into these greater demons. We also have 3 Landspeeder Tempests, an incredibly powerful unit that has basically didn't see any play in 8th edition and has been an absolute mainstay of Space Marine lists in 9th edition. It didn't get much of a points increase between the 2 editions. Obviously, it got the ability to move and shoot without penalty, and it has the ability to effectively turn it into aircraft if it advances during its turn, but with the added benefit of not actually being aircraft, so it can control objectives, and especially with Space Wolves giving it the Defenders of Humanity objective secured, it can use that hyper mobile movement to jump over into an enemy objective and just snatch it from your opponent. We also have 3 Impulsors on the table here for the Space Wolves. Going to be pretty interesting to... it's interesting to see Impulsors on the table. I think a lot of the community sort of poo-pooed them after they got such an immense points increase going from 8th to 9th edition. But they're, I think, more fairly costed now for a unit with a 4+ invulnerable save and a boatload of relatively inexpensive wounds. And... looks like the players are ending the game already. Obviously being in Space Wolves and having the ability to objective secure objectives out from under your opponent, if they don't have a whole billion Nurglings on those objectives to begin with, then it will be... it is going to be useful to use that movement 14 and have that relatively resilient chassis running onto objectives to grab them out from your opponent. We'll see if the Space Wolves have the firepower to deal with all these Nurglings. I think the Tempests will help a lot. They do have blast, 2 D3 shot blast weapons, so if they fire into those 9 model Nurgling squads, they're going to be capping at 3 shots per gun, per missile launcher, and those are a flat 2 damage, which means 2 hits through will kill a Nurgling base without them getting the benefit of their 5+ ignore, since they do ignore that if they are multi-damage.
Let's see. Alright, first things first. I will move the cultists. I wish the deployment lines would disappear. 6 inches.
Trevi, do you know how to remove... Oh, we're gone now. What the fuck?
Nice.
That's nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So something like this, and then my cultist champion will stay on this objective, and I will plant a banner. Do you mind if I just place a dice there right now for a banner planted?
Yeah.
So there we go. Chaos taking their first turn and dropping some banners down on their backline objectives.
My Sloppity Bellpiper will move
this is an interesting list for Raise the Banners High because most of the list actually can't place banners. Obviously, Nurgling Swarms don't quite have the mental capacity to understand the symbolic representation of banners. So they're They don't quite know what they're doing with banners, but all the infantry in the army certainly can. The cultists can, as well as some of the characters, and the Sloppity Bilepiper as well. And this list projects so much forward presence with all of those models forward deploying that it is it's very difficult to get back behind the Nurglings to break those banners. That might be something that the Landspeeder Tempests do if they ever get the opportunity to jet forward onto those objectives. But it's going to be difficult for Jaime to get sort of that far forward without being engaged.
In an attempt to, I started out 9 inches away from your Incursus, I believe.
Yeah, Chad pointing out to me, obviously, that's a good call. We do have an upgrade on the Judiciar to give him the Wolftail Talisman for an additional -2 to cast bubble. From him as well. So a lot of anti-psychic defense coming out of these Space Wolves, despite the fact that they don't actually have any Psychers in their list. And that's actually going to open them up for Abhor the Witch, which I think is a very important secondary to keep in mind. If you're building your list and you don't have any... really any need for Psychers, if you're not building your list directly around Psychers, then being able to bring non-Psyker psychic defense means that you can pretty reliably take that Abhor the Witch in a lot of matchups like this one, where there are a bunch of Psychers on the table. There's the potential to summon additional Psychers. I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but the Chaos list does have 110 points or so of summoning that it can bring in additional characters if it wants to. Obviously, that gets a little bit dicey as soon as you're up in melee, and those powerful Space Wolf melee units could potentially get to you if they're able to chew through the Nurglings, which they will eventually, I have to imagine. And and can start grabbing those big, huge chunks of points from Abhor the Witch. Obviously, each one of those Psykers that goes down is going to be 5 points for Abhor the Witch, which is a lot. We only need to kill 5 of them for that to be over. Or for that to be maxed out. Speaking of secondaries, let's talk about the secondaries that these players have chosen. We have on Arne's side of the table, engage at all fronts. Makes a lot of sense if you're going first with such an aggressive list. You can push the list very far forward, grab that with Nurglings very easily. We also have Bring It Down, given that there are 3 Impulsors and 3 Land Speeders on the other side of the table, not to mention 2 Relic Contemptor Dreadnoughts that you may be able to knock out at some point if you're if you get back far enough back there. But even just killing the Impulsors and the Land Speeders will max out 15 points for that Bring It Down, which is all that Arne needs to do. And then, like we mentioned, also raise the banners high. Looks like we're going to start out at 2 points a turn with Raise the Banners, and we may be putting an additional couple objectives on the central objectives in the middle of the table. And those are, like we mentioned, difficult to get to for the Space Wolves because they have to chew through all of these Nurglings in order to get there. They do have flying units that could just, sort of jump over them, but it's not really what they want to be doing, especially since the Nurglings are typically going to be high enough model count on those back objectives to obsec them out from the Space Wolves, even though they both have an objective secured rule. Over on the Space Wolf side of the table, we have Engage in All Fronts as well, which is, I think, mostly going to be taken because of those Landspeeder Tempests. They have the potential to just jet right up the table and be very difficult to pin down, being high movement flying models. And if there's one list in 9th edition that can score Engage in All Fronts going second, I think it's definitely this style of Space Wolves list. Space Wolves also bringing Raise the Banners High, which I think is a bit of an interesting pick. I'm not sure if I love that one, because performing actions while there aren't any enemies within 6 inches is going to be very difficult given how fast these Nurglings are about to run up in here. And then last but not least, obviously, Abhor the Witch. It's likely that Magnus and/or the Lord of Change goes down. Typically, if you don't kill Magnus, he's going to kill your whole army by himself. So typically, you're going to have to kill that guy at some point in the game, and so you should sort of bank on that. Otherwise, I think you're going to lose anyway. And occasionally, I think these Space Wolves may be able to pick up some of the other Psyker characters once the game's sort of in a scrum in the center. And so we should see a big score on Abhor the Witch there. I am worried about that Raise the Banners High score, though. I'm not sure that the Space Wolves have the beef to get through the Nurglings and drop those banners down. Not to mention the fact that the Nurglings can obviously just run a billion little Nurgling boys onto an objective if a banner ever does go down, and potentially obsec it away. But we'll see how it goes for the Space Wolves. Jaime may have a better plan than I anticipate. It looks to me, I think the purple Nurgling squad advanced. It doesn't. I'm not sure that the other ones did. I think they might just moved their 5 inches forward. Chat.
So let's measure 14 from this Impulsor.
Peter Smith in the chat, talking about the Chaos lists in the Invitational. Yeah, they are very interesting so far. Denise 60 possessed list was very interesting to watch. I think I think the archetype, the very aggressive archetype, is going to be very powerful in 9th edition. But I think possessed, in particular, may have been, I think, a little outclassed in this meta, especially since a lot of the counter battery that went into them was very well suited to kill specifically possessed. A lot of people are worried about killing Primaris intercessors right now, and possessed just basically having an identical Primaris intercessor stat line meant that a lot of the things that they were running into were excellent at specifically killing his models. So he played against Jack Tight with his 3 Scorpius Disintegrators. Obviously, they have 2 flat damage blast weapons, so being able to max their shots against those 20-man possessed units and kill a possessed model every time they hit him was pretty brutal. And that was an extremely close game, but Denise did end up going down just barely in that game. And then the same into Kiantan's Adeptus Auroritas. Now, that was a much better game for Denith. He did end up pulling that one out, but the Possessed lost so much steam going into it that it was very close towards the end. Denith could very potentially have been blown off the table.
Is it not?
Looks like
It's not like
Arne
to go ham, you know?
really wants to just rocket Magnus right into the fray.
Circle that's sadly hidden in the floor. Yes.
Anything. Oh, for Arman, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that here is. No, I can't see this circle, but Ari's 19 from him.
Yeah, unfortunately these
So
So-
you should be able to fix him. There you go.
Yeah, I could. No, I'm 19, so it's cool. I could jump Magnus here, take the -2, move him again, go in here.
And then bomb everything here.
well,
this
Magnus wouldn't be.
For a million mortals, charge your contemptors.
Yeah.
Man, do I want to do that.
That would
So,
not be fun.
so Magnus isn't affected by that difficult terrain, right?
No,
flies.
he's not.
Right.
He flies.
Yeah.
He goes
The
wherever he
talisman
wants.
and the yes, that is correct. The talisman and the collector stack. I'll be at -4 to
I
cast.
just want to make sure
If I
that the
jump.
players are
Oh,
aware
did
of
you
that.
take
It
into
sounded like he
consideration
was.
the difficult terrain for the Piper and all that stuff? And Araman? Were they in here?
Ariman started right outside it. Bilepepper started right outside it. I
Cool.
did take it into consideration. So you
Sounded like
started
the players
5
were
from
mathing
here,
out
which is-
Magnus' movement, including that difficult terrain, but
and that's
he
why
doesn't need
Ari
to.
went in a circle around it.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
yeah. I think the downside is that
He kills a contender in combat.
Magnus would probably have to jump into
well, no, because
these
Magnus
overlapping
is more than
auras of
one
-2 to cast.
The question
It's
is,
from the
yes, like
Calexi's
the
and
Lance
the
Spear way.
and the
Which go
Judicar, the
-4.
Judiciar. So he would
All you
he
need
would
is
probably his psychic phase would be
You need 2 smites to go up.
a little
I need
sad.
2 smites to kill the Tempest.
Yeah. That's
And I
it.
go in here. And what's Ragnar's threat range? It's 12, right? I know it's 18. So, yep. I'm getting Ragnar the next turn.
Yeah, so between the Wolftail
But again,
Talisman
man,
and
it
the
would be 75
Calexi's
people. I need to
Pariah
kill
ability,
Magnus
Magnus would be down to
Five.
-4 to cast at that point, and
Exploding
even with his
force,
+2, it's gonna be tough.
Rolling to wound and double exploding. Yeah, I need.
You need
5
6
CP.
because then you need 3 more for fight twice.
Yeah, brilliant.
I could just clean you off this objective. That would be the easy choice.
I still control it with the impulsor.
Let's see, 16. 16.
Yeah, that's what Chad. That's what the these two
Over
big
here.
auras are. This
Smite
aura
this
here,
impulsor open.
obviously, and then this
Smite
other
the
one, which is
intercessors,
I think
charge
this
these
this model's at an
enforcers.
angle, so it's sort of hidden. Like
Get my ass handed to me by
those are the
stupid
two -2 to
dreadnoughts.
cast auras that the Space Wolves have on the table currently.
Yeah, that's just like, do I charge them or do I get my ass handed to them in shooting? Well, tell you one thing, the chicken is going up here.
Mm-hmm.
Put yourself outside 3. You did.
I didn't even think that Magnus can go that far to kill my contenders. I was like, oh, he can't smite him. They'll be alive turn 1. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
Never underestimate Magnus. He'll get there.
This game is just so. Here's the thing. I think this is the wrong choice, but it's just too fun not to do it. I think.
How
I
much
think
can
I have
Magnus
to
kill
go
in
for
one
it.
turn? It would be
The
that
-4.
if you kill both contemptors, it is game winning. Not gonna, because then there's nothing that can kill Magnus.
Well, Ragnar.
Ragnar, but maybe
The problem
not.
is
You
that
never know.
stupid minus a bazillion.
Mm-hmm.
I just go for the kill on him.
Aren't considering going ham here. Ooh, it would be fun.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
man. Okay, I can survive last cannons for a turn.
Can you?
Yes.
Alright.
Which means Magnus will go within 9 of Ari over here.
Mm-hmm. You're not going for it then?
I can't. It's just like it's game losing if it doesn't kill everything. So I'm gonna be honest. I really want to go for that.
I know.
But like, I'm gonna fail the smites with -4 to cast.
Don't you still win even if it goes wrong?
I would hope, but I wouldn't be certain. So go 12.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's hope you can roll 3 up in ones, because if not, those last cannons are gonna chew through you.
Yeah. Is there any dense cover on this map?
No.
Oh yeah,
All the
this
way in the
back
back.
here and this back here. Interesting. What's this charge? 4? Cool. Okay. What's the range on this? Can I see this impulsor right now?
Not through the dense cover.
Oh yeah, this is obscuring. Correct.
Oh, obscuring, sorry.
Yes,
You
this
have
is
to come
obscuring.
all the way around to be able to shoot it.
Yep. No, that's perfectly fine. I will go here and here.
Mm-hmm.
And there, I've planted 2 banners.
Mm-hmm.
And I think... Yeah, this has been a long turn already. I will go... Yeah, I'll go into my psychic phase here.
Cool. I'll spend a CP at the beginning of your psychic phase to deny psychic power with one of my characters. It will be my Judicar.
Lovely. Your Judicar has 1 deny this turn. Okay.
Wait, hold up. Let me double check. Everyone's within 24, so I'll go captain just because
Cool.
you might get sniped.
Your captain will deny a spell this turn. Okay. So, sure. I'll just start it off with my Lord of Change casting a Gaze of Fate.
Cool.
Gets it on a 7+2, 9. Do you want
Fails
to deny?
-2, 7. What do you need? An 8?
6.
A 6? I do not want that.
Cool. So I get my Gaze. And then I will cast Bolt to Change or Gateway. I'll cast Gateway.
This
Let's
is
go
the
for it.
bomb.
Yeah, that's the bomb.
Cool.
-2.
-2.
So fails. Do I reroll that? Yes.
Perils.
Sure. Take D3.
D3 mortals.
Oh no.
Hey, thank you.
Well, that's not what I wanted.
Punished.
That's
Cool.
a good start. Keep it up. Keep it up.
That's a
Gordon.
good start. Yes.
Keep it
Let's keep going here with Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
It's outside of 18. Yep.
This banter is fire, chat. I love it.
We'll smite your incursors.
Mm-hmm. Goes off.
Gets it with a 7. Do you wish to deny?
Do I wish to deny? Yeah, put it on my time.
I have, yeah.
No, I
Oh.
do not. Go for it.
Okay, so put it back to me. D6 mortal wounds to your incursors. For 4 mortal wounds to your incursors.
2 die.
I will smite again.
Mm-hmm.
6 becomes 8 casts. For 5 mortal wounds to your
2
incursor.
more. 1 left. On 1 wound. He is
Okay,
now
one
no
left
longer
on one
the
wound.
closest.
He's no longer the closest, so that'll be the incursor now? Impulsor?
The impulsor, yeah.
I will smite the impulsor.
Cool.
Shocked that
8
Magnus hasn't
+10.
super smited yet this turn.
Cool.
That's usually
roll it.
basically every time he smites, he just super smites.
For 3 mortal wounds. Okay, time
You
on
want
me.
armor?
I think in all of the games
So
we've had him
that's
so far,
your
he's
last
just
smite
super
unless you
smited
spend the
2 times in a row.
CP.
Correct.
There's no more damaging spells coming out of your psychers.
They can both cast 1 more.
They
For
can-
1 CP each.
They can both cast 1 more for 1 CP each.
That is correct.
I will spend the CP for Armor of Contempt, putting me down to 9. 3 mortal wounds. On 5s, come on, triple 5. 1. 2 damage down to 9, time back on you.
Yup. Magnus is done. I
Mhm.
will cast a spell with Ahriman
Mm-hmm.
for I will cast Glamour.
Mm-hmm. And you already
Minus
spent the
1 to hit.
CP, right, to do the reroll?
Rerolling ones because I have Magnus.
Cool.
8
Goes up.
becomes 9. Do you
Yeah.
wish to deny?
No.
I have -1 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Weaver.
Fails.
Double
And you've
twos
already
failed.
CP
I will
rerolled.
spend a CP to reroll that. I have not CP rerolled
Do
something.
you?
What was the
are we
reroll that you used there?
Rerolling
Gaze of Fate.
ones from Ahriman right now.
From Magnus.
Is it a 6-inch aura or 9?
9-inch aura.
Okay.
Now I will
Okay.
CP reroll this spell.
Yeah.
7 becomes 8. Do you wish to
Cool.
deny?
Absolutely. Needing a 9 to deny.
Yes.
I will
Nope.
CP reroll that.
Yes.
Come on. Denied.
Fuck off. Do you have to double 6 your denies against me every time? Okay,
Mate,
cool.
I am Tiggy. I don't need Tiggy on the board.
Cool. Back on me.
So no 3 up in one. That's good.
I will cast a warp time
Mm-hmm.
with Ahriman.
Mm-hmm.
Goes off with a 7 becomes 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's my decision. Since you denied my invuln,
Now there's no point keeping him.
well,
Because I'm still gonna see it, right? He can't hide on the map. There's no. I have 9-inch move,
I'm going
48
to
inch
move
range.
Magnus and advance.
Sure.
So let's roll in advance.
I have 48 inch range, you know that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
3, so he goes 19.
Cool. Sure. Still in range.
Well,
Yeah. So the goal here is to
but
make
not
the
in
line
range
of
of
sight
missiles.
as
Still
difficult
in
as
range of
possible as
missiles
well.
with a 9-inch move.
Also, let me tweak
Because
this.
they do
So
require
I'm already
true
minus
line of
1, so
sight.
dense cover doesn't give me anything,
No, dense
sadly.
You don't benefit from cover because you're over 18 wounds.
No, I do. Dense cover is any line of sight that goes through it. It's not cover, apparently. So
I think dense cover.
I
Actually
will
does
go
specifically
into
get ignored.
my.
Well, careful, all your wings are off the board. So if you
Oh
wanna
yeah.
shuffle them-
Do you wanna? I can't because the light source is not straight up. I have no clue where the wings are. So like,
Oh,
I use the shadow to see that, but I can't see the shadow.
that
doesn't have-
the staff is clipping that side and that's clipping that side. That is his...
Is this good?
You're
Yeah,
okay
that's
where you're
good.
at right
That's
now.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you press P, you can switch between camera modes, and if you use the top-down camera mode, you can view it isometrically.
Yeah, that's what I
from the
was
top.
doing.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
You're good there.
So in top-down camera mode, so I could go to. Oh damn it. To there, yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. That's where I want to go then. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but so be it.
Mhm.
Do I spend an extra spell with the Lord of Change for a bolt to finish off that Cursor Sergeant?
Mhm.
No, I won't. I'm gonna go into my shooting phase.
Mhm.
Shooting phase is over. I will go into my charge phase. My green Nurling Swarm will declare your Blade Guard veteran.
Cool.
Is this? This is a 5. The Blade Guard veteran is a, well, so in order to fit next to the Blade Guard veteran, let's see. Oh shit. I flipped over your Blade Guard vet.
You're good.
Do I fit in that gap? do
You're
not.
clipping my base, so you have to go there.
So I'd have to go there. Damn it! What did I do to the camera mode? Why is my... There we go, smooth camera again. Okay. So I basically want to go like here.
Mhm.
Oh damn it! Can you move it
Where do
ping-
you want to?
outside of the wall?
There you go.
Touching the wall though. So
Yeah.
basically the
There
minimum
you go.
move to make a valid charge.
Yep.
That's just over 5, so I'd need a 6. Here I'd need a 5. Okay, so correction, I will only declare you in Cursor Sergeant
Cool.
on a 5-inch charge.
So you roll 2 ones here. Ah, in they go.
Make it with an 8.
Bye-bye objective.
Chat. Yeah, this is on Tabletop Simulator. Yep.
Yes, indeed.
I do apologize, chat. My TTS is getting some chop from something. I'm not sure what. So it will, I think, look a little laggy on stream.
These
I do
two
apologize for that.
will go through the wall. I rolled an 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the
Yeah,
most I can
make sure you
move
stay
is
outside
here.
of an inch of
Yeah,
him, right?
exactly. Most I can move is here. So this one, is that outside an inch? That looks outside an
Yeah,
inch.
that's outside an inch.
Good. And my intention is to be like 1.1 so I can then pile into you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, wouldn't he be closer? Because he would
I'll
be
just stay.
outside
I'll just stay back, touch the wall.
1.3 within
It's
1.
currently 0.9, so like, you know, do you get my intention? I'll just make it
Yes.
So, a little dangerous for
1.0001 to
these
him.
Nurglings because I think they could
If you don't
potentially
mind.
be
1.1. Problem is your base doesn't fit there without being
lose
making him
a
closer.
model or
That's what
two,
I'm
and
saying.
then the coherency check.
You
at the
can
end
put
of
him
the game is
out
gonna be
here
brutal.
and then pile into here and go within an inch.
That isn't double coherency. But right now, so like, if I go just a tad bit closer to him.
He's still closer.
Okay. Well, he goes back
I mean,
to the other
this
side of the
purple
wall.
unit is gonna tag my blade guard
He
regardless.
goes back to here. I have double coherency. Now I can. Yeah, but like, I've double one charges before.
Well, you're gonna kill him and then you consolidate it
Oh,
into.
good. I've double one charges before, so I'm gonna charge with these Nurgling swarms.
Alright,
They'll
let's-
declare. I'm gonna say. That's actually interesting. Can I make it in here?
Your base won't fit in here, so you'll have to go here.
Okay. So what's the declarable charge? This Blade Guard Vet and your Wolf Lord is the only
Correct.
charge that I can legally declare, right?
Correct.
Like that I can actually make if I
Uh-huh.
declare it. Cool. So I'm gonna charge your Wolf Lord and your Blade Guard Vet.
Cool. Double ones, prove it. No, that's not a double one, Corn.
Sorry.
Alright. Tagged. Yeah.
Base both. How
Mhm.
close did I get to this?
Not within an inch.
Huh?
It shouldn't be within an inch. Did I place them wrong? Whoops, that's my mistake. 1.1 with basing both. You're basing both right now.
I think I am.
I still 1.1.
Okay, cool. I was hoping to tag that one.
Yeah, that's why I put them there.
Auto mode says, Trevi says one. Oh, you see it's 1.04.
Beautiful.
So let's call it 1.0, right?
You know, it's TTS, baby.
Well, but we round these numbers, right?
It's still not within an inch.
Fair.
Right? You have to be within an inch.
6 is where? 6 is here.
That's funny.
Screw you.
Rounding
so
down.
Do they where? Yeah, we round these
Yeah,
things, but we
your
round
base
them
is
down
exactly.
apparently. I don't think my base fits there, right?
One dude
Yeah,
will
kind of
fight.
a downside of the auto.
Actually, are these
auto
barricades? No, they're not.
measurement on TTS?
These
Do you
are
have
not
the 3-inch clear? You don't have 3-inch.
Damn it. No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going there on my charge,
Oh,
but no.
doesn't even fit.
Yeah, no, these steering pieces.
I mean,
they
you're
don't
not
have
killing
the,
me. I've got 2 up armors,
They
right?
don't
Like,
have
it's not...
that.
No, I know. It's just like
defense line trait.
getting extra
You
hits
do
is
have to
always.
actually be within.
It was always
neat.
fun.
An inch of your opponent.
Red Squad, declare Blade Guard Vets.
Just the blitz. Cool. So 6, in they go.
So this is a good move from the Nurglings, just trying to keep as much of the space rolls off of their own objectives as possible and tanking them all to stick them in their deployment zone. That said, the space rolls can fight back pretty hard, especially these Blade Guard veterans with flat 2 damage weapons. It's going to be pretty good at chewing through Nurglings, and the Nurglings do have to be worried about their coherency.
So the way I see it is I am outside of Ragnar's
this unit
heroic
can
range,
only
right?
afford to
can
lose
pile
one
in
model
6.3,
probably before
6.5,
coherency becomes an issue,
6.7.
which is the downside
Yep.
of stringing
So
these
this
bases
Nurgling
out
can
really
pile
hardcore.
into your Calexis
Correct.
if he feels like it.
Are you,
Good.
are you basing this blade guard?
No, I'm
No?
not.
Okay.
No, you can't heroically intervene anyways, so no reason to.
Okay.
Yeah, chat,
And
for
then
sure, it's...
I am done charging, So now you can do your
It
heroic
is a big
interventions.
question of how long it takes.
So
for
I will
the
heroic
Space Wolves to come
intervene
through.
with this Judicar all the way over here.
Yes.
Here
Well,
comes
now
the
put the
Jushu.
time on me. Let's not drain your
Yes.
time. So he's basically kind of
Yeah,
going
using
to be
those
slow again.
Sweet
I will have to interrupt with these Blade Guard and this
Space
Judicar, so
Wolf,
we know they want to go into
interventions.
purple unit. Ragnar can't go in, which sucks.
Yes.
The Calexis can heroic intervene and go over here and stop myself from being wrapped, maybe? It doesn't matter if I'm
Sure.
wrapped or not. It doesn't matter at this point if I'm wrapped or not, to be honest.
I don't particularly care about the Calexis once he's in melee with Nurglings, to be honest.
Exactly, it's not a big deal. Quite interesting, isn't it? And you don't have the infantry keyword, correct?
Swarm.
Swarm. And are you within 6 of the intercessors? You're not.
No.
That's a shame.
Why are you asking for infantry keyword?
Because Blade Guard can do mortal wounds against the infantry.
Ah, interesting.
Okay, so we know the Blade Guard Ancient wants to come this way. We do have to be careful about how I'm gonna get wrapped. Or if I care about getting wrapped, because I'm hopefully punching through this unit, even through Warp Surge.
Wait,
these
what, you wanna
Nurglings could
purple
kill
through
him.
Warp Surge? Cool.
Yeah. So I go there.
Come at me, bro. You still have to end your move closest to the.
That's fine. Like here will
Closer-
always be closer. So
Yes, yes,
3.8, 3.8 gets me to the other side of the space here.
Exactly, but you can't go back here, even though 6 would allow you to go basically back here.
That's fine.
All good.
So let me think of how to work.
Yup. No worries.
We know that what?
Yeah,
what
Chad,
was the non-advanced move? Oh, 15. Okay.
The
Lexus is gonna hurry into
the
me
Nurgling
too,
list
just
is
over here.
definitely very toxic.
Cool.
I think
Onto there.
I have to imagine that we're
And
going to
I'll
see probably some nerfs to
base-
Nurglings
base you
at some
now,
point.
West.
Can't. 3 inches doesn't get you in base.
He will go his 6 inches to here, and then what I want to make sure is that I have enough space for Blade Guard. So
You're basing this one currently? Is that intended?
is there space for Blade Guard behind the Judicar? To be within an inch?
Just squeeze him a bit more.
There we go.
I think there. Yep.
Cool. So that's where both of those units. I do have to spend a CP on those Blade Guard to work intervene.
Yes,
And then that guy will go right in there.
This is some excellent counterplay from the Space Wolves, though.
Now,
obviously
do
using
keep in
all of
mind,
those-
this veteran has to end his move closer to this Nurgling.
Those
Yep.
really
So
powerful
we will put
heroic
and then
intervention
he has
abilities
to
that
end
the
up
Space Wolves
closer
have
as
access
well.
to. Just to get
3
as many of
point-
these 2 damage melee weapons stuck in as
5,
possible.
Yes.
3.9.
They both have to end closer to this Nurgling, and this Blade Guard has to end closer to this Nurgling.
Cool. So if we go straight forward, does that put me within half an inch here?
Yeah, I'd like to
Actually, I don't-
see.
what if
I mean,
I
we
max
talked about
out
it in the previous
this
game
inch here?
that we streamed yesterday. I streamed with Bridger from Tabletop Titans.
Just make
It
sure
was
you're
really fun.
outside the wall.
Yeah.
Right now you're
Um,
clipping.
Cool. So if we go there.
And
You're
I think honestly, just
I'm
making
clipping
Nurglings,
your
moving
base
them out of
and
the
your
troops
arm
slot,
are
I think
inside the
would help a
wall.
lot. The unit archetype is still very powerful, but having them obsec
Cool.
That's
and giving
correct.
you access to an unlimited number of them is
And then the
extremely
fight
But
through
you're
is
no
only
longer
this
within half an inch, so you can't fight through him anyways.
I thought engagement was an inch, and then you fight through half an inch here.
You fight through half an inch of a model that is half an inch,
Mm-hmm.
or engagement is 1 inch. So you have to be within half an inch of the Nurgling, and then within half an inch of the Blade Guard that's within half an inch of the Nurgling.
He doesn't have
fight
to be within
through.
an inch.
Well, if he wants to attack himself, he has to be within an inch,
Mm.
or within half an inch of a model that's within half an inch.
Is that
Yes, fighting 2 ranks deep is harder now. 9th edition.
It's kind of crazy.
I know, right?
Is it worth the CP then? Ah, it is. Those extra attacks are always really nice. So then if we're maxing out, then if we go coherency 2 inches here, the sergeant would have to go here. Forward, so we'll go 3.5 to 3.4. Go all the way up here. And then this nurgling 1.5. That's fine, and we'll go here. That's fine. We'll go as such, and we'll base this nurgling here.
Yeah, cool.
Such. Cool.
Is that coherent?
Yep.
I assume it is.
Time back on you.
Lovely. That's all your heroic shenanigans, right?
Correct.
Heroic shenanigans, not interventions. Okay, so I will. Let's see. There's
Well,
space
now you would
here?
have to end
No.
up closer to him, right?
Oh yeah, but through the wall, I would end up closer to him. 2.5 rather than 3. Oh no, I wouldn't. Okay.
Yeah.
I measured that wrong the first
So you
time.
can no longer go through here.
Yes, that was your intention, wasn't it?
Yes.
Fair. Let's see. I could go wrap the hell out of these dudes, specifically the Judicar.
That's what I'm expecting you to do. Hoping you do.
Yeah, I think that's just what I'm gonna have to do here. So I'm gonna end closer 3. Let's go. Everyone goes 3 closer, and then this one obviously has to. So this one has to go a bit to the side and back, and this one has to go a bit to the side, so they actually fit here. Double coherent again. And I'm gonna be able to put 4 Nurglings into your Judicar and 1 into your Wolf Lord. That's cool. And that's what I'll do. 4 Nurglings into the Judicar, 1 into the Wolf Lord. So let's roll the 1 into the Wolf Lord. 4s.
Nice.
6s. Rerolling 1s. Nothing. And then the 1, 2. Oh, I didn't have 4 dice on copy paste. Bulb. 1, 2, 3, 4 Nurglings into the Judicar. They don't want to hit. Do they want to wound?
1, 3 up.
Yep.
We're good.
All right, he loves it, and I will consolidate.
Yeah. Okay, careful
3.
because you will be going over my base. You can't go in a straight line.
Oh yeah, sorry. So, okay, well, let's do 2. And then 1.
Yeah, chat. We may have
And base 2 here.
we may have missed the Judicar's.
I'm
Temporal
pretty sure this
Mortis
is still a
ability
tri-point.
That should work. Yes.
Because now all I need to do
we'll
is
see
go
if it
3 closer
makes
here.
a big difference.
Oh, I missed the timing, didn't I? Warp Surge.
Oh.
Because I.
Well, looks like they're both
was
missing
supposed to do it
abilities.
before I attack.
Fuck. I forgot about to.
I mean, do you want to give it to me because you haven't attacked yet? Or do you just want to? It's fair if you don't.
I don't know, dude. I really don't know. Do you want to pause the clock?
Yeah, sure. Think about it.
You're my friend, dude. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 CP and Warp Search purple, and you go. I don't mean you don't interrupt here. Yeah, there's no reason to. Nothing dies from my attacks, so I'll
Red.
keep going with my green, I guess. So this is now based. So this one will simply squeeze in closer here. And I will slap. And then over
it may have forced
here.
the Nurglings into a different consolidation at the end.
So I'll simply
because
slap
they do
4
have
dudes
to
into your
move
1 wound and curse
to a
sergeant.
position where they would be in coherency. So if you Tempora Mortis and then kill some of them, it could dictate where the Nurglings go. As it stands, it looks like they're clouded enough that their coherency is going to be fine.
Do you need that warp surge? Do you think you don't survive if you don't take the warp surge?
This coherency looks.
3 saves, please, on your.
Okay.
It helps.
It helps.
The dude's dead. Good. Maybe you should have interrupted with him. I'm gonna do a 3-inch consolidate and end up in your impulsor's face.
Yeah, definitely some solid sportsmanship. I think.
And then make sure.
I think
keep
most
my
players
double
would let
coherency in all
you
parts
use a
of
warp
this.
surge at that point because nothing really has been.
Okay.
So
that
there's no
should
really
be a
the
bunch
real
of models
information
on your
that's been given.
objective,
The
and
Nurglings aren't going to,
now red is
deal
going to
damage
activate
to any of these Space
and
Marine
I will
models.
do 3 forward.
Mm-hmm.
The phase isn't over, but the timing of the
Basically there.
the timing of the stratagem is over
And
because the
then
time of the stratagem is the start of the
What's
phase.
closer to him?
And I mean, theoretically, you
1.6.
already do. You know, you
Okay.
have more information than you would have
So I'll
had at
go
the
into
start of
the
that phase.
Calexis here, but make sure to stay within 2 of this Nurgling,
Mm-hmm.
But
which is right there.
honestly, like
And
that
I'll
new
just
information that
go into
you've
the
gleaned
Calexis
that
there.
you're not really
That's not
doing
a
any damage
tri-point.
to Blade Guard veterans and Nurglings
I think
isn't
so. Actually,
super,
this one doesn't
like,
go there.
groundbreaking.
This one goes all the way back here. This one just goes forward, closer to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
This one just goes forward, closer to everyone, to
Mm-hmm.
make it within 2 of these Nurglings here,
Mm-hmm.
to assure my double coherency, and then
Good night
this
outside.
one.
Come back, little.
Oh. Is that cool? Yeah. It's a bit laggy for me, so.
You're good.
And then this will just. So basically, these here.
Yeah, given the chop we're seeing on TTS, I don't
We'll
know what
just
that's about.
reestablish
It was
coherence.
Mm-hmm.
we had
Well,
really smooth
Staying on that
ping
objective here.
when this game started, but something spiked up and it's being a little laggy right now. We'll probably end up giving these players some extensions to make up for that.
Good.
Because
All
it
right.
is taking a
And
little
I
bit
will
of time to
put
resolve these
1
combats.
dude into Blade Guard veterans and 5 dudes
through no
into
fault
the
of the players,
Calexis.
they are trying to maintain a good pace of play.
Cool.
It's just taking too long.
1
longer
dude
to
into
resolve
Blade
for
Guard veterans.
this technical issue that we're having.
1 hit. No wound. Okay, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the Calexis.
On 6s.
Yep.
1 wound.
Rerolling.
1 4 up. I'm good.
Okay. That's all I can really hope for.
Oh, it's power for Nurgling.
Making you
attacks.
take saves, and I'm pretty much good here.
You
I
sure?
think all my
Everything
fights are done.
Yep.
Yep.
Consolidate with the red if you want to.
They're good.
They're good.
Over to you.
Alright, so I will activate first with these Blade Guard over here.
Yes. They can't really
Uh,
move anywhere.
Yeah, 1
They're
into
based on
green,
both sides.
1 onto
Yep.
red. Can I max out these 2 inches to put myself in an inch? No, I cannot. So 1 into green, 3 attacks. Hitting on
Mhm.
2s, rerolling
Mhm.
1s, wounding on 2s. 5 ups.
Cool.
1 base dice.
Lose a base in green.
Cool.
I
The
will
other two-
take
this on you then.
the one that's in melee with you.
Okay.
Are the Blade Guard veterans 3 attacks or 4 this turn?
They're base. Are they base 3?
Base 3.
Okay, so 1 more attack. So, sorry. 1 more attack, hitting on a 2, wounding on a 2. Wounds. Time on you.
Oh yeah, sure. 5 up.
The only reason
Take
I point
2.
that out, Chad, is that
And
it
then
isn't
the
optional
other guy
to take your attack.
into
You can't just choose to
the
take less attacks if
purple
you don't
center
want to.
unit on 2s.
And on 2s again.
And
Roll a 1 for me.
2s.
Nah. On 4s.
4s.
I'm good.
Oh my god, if you roll 4s, I'm gonna freaking.
What?
Because that's the unit
That's
that
why
didn't
you-
have warp surge.
Yeah, Chad, it
that's
is
why
a
you
good
warp
point.
surge, 'cause I roll
Upside, it is a
4s.
turn-based game for sure. So
Then
No,
the
no.
we're not
other-
trying
You don't
to,
have to be sad if I roll 4s. You have to be sad if I roll 4s on Magnus.
at least we're not trying to.
Okay, so
to,
then this Blade Guard
you know,
unit
play a Twitch shooter here.
will attack
For
everything
sure.
to purple.
Yes, of course.
So 1,
It just takes a
2,
little bit longer
3,
And 1 extra.
if these
such. Hitting on 2s,
these
rerolling
combats
1s
take a
as
little bit longer to resolve
captain,
than they should.
Mm-hmm.
wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
That many saves. 2.5 bases die.
2.5 bases.
Which ones are you removing?
Let's see. 1, 2. And a half. Keeping my double coherency.
Cool. So time back on me. Then the Judicar will fight. He's got 5 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. Wounding on 2s. No rerolling 1s.
Ooh. Gross.
4s. Take 2 damage. This is this base.
Judikar wants a
Cool.
lieutenant with him.
Then the captain will fight. He's got 7 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Rerolling
Rolling
1s.
1s. Wounding on 2s. Okay. You-
5s. 5s. 4s and then 5s. So take 2
There's
damage.
another base.
Take
Wasn't
2
there one
damage.
wounded?
That one got killed by the Judicar.
All right, well, decent damage output coming out of these Space Wolves in melee.
Sorry, I need to check real quick.
Downside is that they
coherent,
probably
okay.
won't get good shooting into these Nurglings. Although we could
Take
fall
2
back
here.
the Impulsor that's on
That it?
objective 6 here.
Want to fight twice on anyone?
No.
Back over to here and then
Galactus
light
gets
this
to
unit
fight.
up with the Tempest,
So I think
we're
he's
going to
got
be able to do
4
significant damage to
attacks.
them. But
Yes.
you do have to make sure that you kill the
4
Nurgling
attacks
bases,
hitting
because
on 2
otherwise
is wounding
Nurgling
on 2.
Infestation will start to potentially regenerate them.
No rerolls on
That's
anything though.
Just some of the highest value CP that the
Wounding on
Chaos can spend in this
2s.
game.
On you.
5s and then 5s again. So take 1 damage on red.
Okay. Are you happy with your turn?
No, not at all. Let's pause for scoring.
Okay.
I failed Weaver of Fates. I'm super unhappy with my turn. So 1 spell I need to get through. So at the end of the turn, I get 3 for engage on all fronts. I haven't killed a vehicle yet,
No.
and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
All
time on me.
Yeah.
So let's kill Magnus. Let's
Okay,
kill-
so
You won't be able to get missiles
No,
because
that's
the
fine.
Nurglings are in the way.
That's fine.
Space was pretty confident.
I'll
in their
put
ability
That's
missiles
to
why I
into
ran
the
him
bird.
away. That's all I could
It's going to
really
be
hope for
questionable
to blank
whether or
your
not they can get
missiles.
line of sight. They
That's
may be
fine.
able to.
I'll put missiles into the bird.
Oh yeah, cool, but like that's not Magnus.
You-
Bird is not
Probably
Magnus.
from here. I
Correct.
guess you can see his wings. He is very tall. From where the
The speeders
would be.
can get line of sight through here, so let's find us a line that we can't draw. So your wings
Yeah.
go
Big
through
downside
here.
of
So
Magnus
anywhere
obviously
in
being
this
18
center
wounds means
pocket,
that,
I will have line of sight with
the obscuring keyword on all these ruins doesn't really benefit him.
So we know they want to go there. Foe's captain cannot fall back and shoot, so I can't get the real ones to wound, which sucks.
Yeah.
That was my mistake. Blade Guard can all stay in combat, I guess.
Could you Mordekai's Teeth a bolt pistol?
I guess
I
it's
owe
kinda-
you a leadership.
Just ping
on
the
Yeah, go
Nurglings
for
with it. 3-roll ones against them. I think the plan certainly for him was to get the reroll ones into Magnus
Oh,
himself.
what flank is Ragnar gonna push?
Interesting game so far, though. I think the defensive deployment from the Space Wolves was very good, and being able to start knocking Nurgling bases off in your opponent's fight phase is exactly where you want to be with these guys.
Really,
These
really
Blade Guard veterans really
So we
match
know
up
we
well
want
against the
these
Nurgling
Incesses to
stat
come
lines.
out and start pushing that objective.
And if you
'Cause
can
how many bodies do you have
keep
on
those
there?
mortals
4?
on the vehicles, you can keep
So
those guys
let's
around for a little bit
disembark
longer
9.
than normally.
But if you charge
You'd
me,
be
I
able to.
can get more in from pylons.
Yeah.
But then obviously Magnus being unprotected by Weaver of Fates
Mhm.
this turn makes him
Got
very
9.
vulnerable to
Let's
these
put
big
the
last cannon
sergeant at
shots.
the front.
Yep.
We'll see if 8 last
Just
cannons can do
maximize
it.
Why is he
Alright.
on 1 wound? He should be on 2.
I don't know. I'll fix
There you
it.
go. I fixed him.
Thank you. Go as such. Then this impulsor can move its 14 and go where? I guess this way. We'll go
So Magnus
14.
is trying to avoid the missile launchers, the Cyclone missile launchers from the Contemptor Dreadnoughts in the center. So he's hanging out.
I can
basically.
fly over terrain, right?
Arne has
To
set
charge.
it up so that if
They
the
can jump over
Contemptors
here.
were in a position to shoot Magnus,
Not in the charge
the
phase. no.
Nurglings
Not in charge,
would
so I would have to go
block
around. So let's
them
line myself up, and then I'll
from
go
getting in
around.
range with
Cool.
their missile launchers. They'll be able to shoot their las
That's
cannons,
fine.
but he just wants to reduce
This
the amount of
impulsor
incoming
can
fire
fall
he has to take.
Back, so I can deal with these Nurglings here. How am I going to deal with those Nurglings? I'm with what?
Andy,
Well-
Do I care
the
about
Wolf
those
Lord
Nurglings
has
at
the Warlord, the Vanguard Warlord trait to move after he shoots.
I guess
with
if
the
I'm
ranged weapon.
charging and shooting them, maybe not. I have enough damage to pump out, so we'll go fullback 14
Yeah, Objective 4 definitely
to here.
really nice place
let's
to
think
stand
this through.
for the
You have a deep striking
Space Wolves.
Terminator as well.
We also have
Which
the
is fun.
Astral Blast or
So really,
Devastating Sorcery, Thousand Sun Sorcerer is in Deep Strike currently.
You're going to
with
be coming
Terminator
down
armor.
and sniping characters down here. And what's the range on your
There
sniping
is
powers?
still a little bit of
24.
danger moving into this
24.
area because that sorcerer
Yes,
could obviously
So I
jump
guess
down
this
back here
impulsor has to stay
and start smiting into whatever's in
screen
there.
here.
Obviously,
so we'll have
that
him touching this
makes him a
objective
little
here.
bit exposed.
You want to be within 9 of the table corner then? Or?
But it is nice that Korn
I want you to
or
be
Arne
outside of
has
24, so as long as you're outside of 24
has a backup
here,
plan in case
then fine.
Yep, sure.
there's something off the side of the table that Magnus can't deal with.
This impulsor. If these instances are coming here, they'll block off this area.
Yeah, so
The contenders will
until
be back here, so this impulsor can.
the reason
push up
Space Wolves
here
are so powerful right now is the
to here. We'll rotate them.
it was the change to their objective
Okay.
secured rule, giving it
That
to the
might cost
entire
you
army.
more than an inch though.
So right now, everything in the
So,
Space Wolves army
if I
has
move
that
14,
objective secured.
I'll just
In
go
this
there
game,
for
it's actually
2.5
not going to
inches
matter
of
that much
rotation.
because they're going to be competing with the Nurglings for
Then
it.
we'll get the
So
contenders with
basically,
line of
also
sight
everything in the Chaos Army has it as well. But
onto.
as we've seen
friend
in their
Magnus.
previous game,
We'll go outside an inch of your.
that ability to run out and grab
Nurglings, or do
objectives
we
that your
wanna go
opponent isn't
somewhere
holding with
else?
troop
Where's
choices
48 from
is
Magnus?
extremely
What if he
powerful,
pushes?
especially on units like Impulsors and these Landspeeder Tempests that can move 35 inches.
Could max out the 48 from here. Or we can leave the impulsor in combat here, use these intercessors to push in here. I'm gonna try not make my movement sloppy. So we move here. 48 last cannons. Keep the Nurglings tagged so they can't come tag my contemptors. That's what I will do.
Hildener,
So
Hildener.
I leave the impulsor back
Thanks for the
here.
subscription. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Is that screen 24?
Watching some
Does
40K
not.
today.
Oh, speeders are going here.
We also
So we'll
have
leave
another
him here.
game later on this evening.
If my movement gets sloppy, call me out, okay?
Cool.
That's going to be 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern
Because I don't
time.
want them
we have that
falling.
scheduled.
I
So
don't want
anyone
them tagging my. You can't fall back
looking
in charge,
for-
correct?
for some
I
streams
cannot
to watch
fall
this
back in
evening,
charge unless
we'll
I
be live
summon a
with that.
tree.
Unless you summon a tree. Do you have the
Yes.
points to summon a tree?
Yeah, it's 85.
Cool.
But that wouldn't work instantly anyways, so
Cool. Because you do it at the end of your movement phase.
yes.
Cool. So we know we want the Tempests pushing up on Magnus to do some damage. So 36 inches through from that gap through the wing is anywhere in here. So we'll go one speeder to here. And where is 6 for my captain? Because my captain has to fall back. My captain's falling back to here. This is screen 9 to here. You won't be within 24. Captain can fall back through here. But then you
Yep.
fall here. So I want my captain to be behind this wall when he falls back. So within 6 of him there will be here. So we'll put one speeder here
15, yeah.
to there. The other speeder will come out. Escape. The contemptor can push them.
Well, those contemptors just got bumped.
Yeah. We know where they are. Where's the other one? Here. This thing doesn't have
Yep.
auto raise, that's why.
It's okay.
We'll go R,
We
raise.
should turn on auto raise on it.
We'll go here. As such.
Pull him out of the wall real quick.
Yeah.
But other than that, cool, yeah.
As such. And not inside his
Mhm.
friend.
Yep, looks good with me. Looks good to me.
I also have to stay outside an inch of view. So we'll go there.
Oh, that's actually,
We'll rotate him like this. There we go.
yeah, that's cool.
Cool. Then these contemptors want to fall back to get line of sight on him. Should not be a problem.
Not
Well,
falling back.
They're gonna move
Sadly.
their 9 to here. And being within 6 of the spot where the captain's gonna be at. So you should both have line of sight on your dude.
This
really
is
like
correct.
this,
let's see.
Sequence of play from the Space Wolves here.
The back one? Wait.
We can move them. They got that was 6 inches. We'll line them up together so they don't have an issue. As such.
Okay.
Man,
so
no
can you
really
tell me
wants
real
to-
quick whether you see...
Your feathers are massive.
yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
see the... Wait.
I see feathers on both wings.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you see the...
Yeah.
It's literally a pixel, though, on the left
Mhm.
peeking out. Damn it.
18 wound babies. Judica
18
can
wounds,
stay
mate.
there.
18 wounds.
Ragnar can push up. Or does Ragnar get sniped if I do that? Not if I go back here. Intercessors can screen. So these intercessors are moving up there 6 inches to there. We know Ragnar wants to move up 6 inches to here. We know this impulsor wants to move 14 inches to
Oh man,
here.
if there's a profile that is very good at killing Nurgling bases, it's going to be Ragnar.
Now question, Desperate Breakout, how does that...
Not that Ragnar isn't good at killing literally everything, but
You pay 2 CP.
having a 5-2
Oh,
damage
You
and a
then
really
roll
high
a
volume
dice
of
for
attacks
each
is
model
exactly
in the
where you
unit.
wanna
On a 1 it dies. And then you get to move through units as if you were flying.
On a 1 it
your
dies,
fallback.
this is not fun.
Nope. Tomb King had a Chimera die on
Yeah.
a Desperate Breakout yesterday.
I can see that happening.
Yep.
So I guess this speeder moves its 15 to here.
Cool.
Or do I advance him? Because I need to start pushing the all flank, so I could advance him. I could just charge instead. Because the shot is always nice.
Jeremy
15.
Xarni, thanks for the sub. We are a bit of a nice channel announcement today.
Do I clear the 15?
We did break 5,000 subs.
So let's clear the 15.
That's
Pretty
not
crazy
how this
that-
works.
I have to be wholly within.
Yeah,
the other
holy.
Back in March, I think we were at
Oh yeah, I guess
third of
you're a
that?
base model, right? Or
Mhm.
do you have
Base
hull
model.
rule?
I'm a base model.
Okay, cool. Then
We'll
you
go
clear.
15 there. So that gets me 2 points. Yay.
Yep.
Um.
Why
Captain
did
within
you
6.
pick engage on all fronts against Nurglings, going second?
Gotta get risky. Gotta get risky.
All right.
Well. I like that.
Yeah, Arne, I think
We're
asking
gonna go for
asking the important questions here
We're gonna go into the psychic
So,
phase.
one that we asked
Done.
at the start.
Love it.
We're
the
gonna
game,
go into
if there's anything that can
the...
that can score that engage on all fronts, it is these
Just go-
Tempests.
we'll go into the shooting
Nurglings.
phase. So let's start right off with the contemptors. We're gonna do
Yeah.
one contemptor all the way in the back. Last cans into
Quick
him.
question, Spaniard. While we're here, I just counted CP. I spent 1 on a CP reroll and 2 on Warp Surge. I
Mhm.
never did get the 1 for my command phase, did I?
No idea.
No idea. Cool.
You tell me.
Yeah, I didn't. Because I
You
only
should-
spent the 1 on CP reroll and the 2 on Warp Surge. Is that something that you can miss, or is that something that you can't miss?
No idea. I should make you pick.
Freddy, tell me later.
I should make you pick between that and Warp Surge.
That's a very
Cool, I'll
good
take
question.
Warp Surge.
All right, fair enough. Last cannons into him. Missiles will go into blue Nurgling. This
Yep,
space
sure.
right here.
Let's call it a 3 CP Warp Surge then.
I guess we could go into orange instead. Let's go orange. Missiles into orange.
Wait, can both see orange? I think.
Only one can see orange.
Okay, cool. I need
The
to
other one
hide
is-
the table quarters again.
Let's do missiles into orange, last cans into Magnus. I hit on 3s. I will spend the CP to ignore modifiers.
Cool.
So 4 last cannons.
Yes.
Hitting you on 2s, rolling 1s. Come on, make me proud. Oh, not like that.
Reroll 1s.
And then winning
Okay,
on
okay.
3s, no rerolls because Captain was tagged up.
Yep.
2 4-ups. Fail both, please. Good start.
CP the
Good.
1.
Cool.
Well, no, not yet. No.
Okay, 2d6. Let's roll a 12 here. 6 damage.
Oof.
Is it worth the CP reroll
Big 6
already
into
on a
Magnus.
d6 damage?
Wow. These relic contemptors
You
are
have
just amazing.
4 more last cannons coming in.
Yeah, but nothing else is the and all the Tempest shots. I will keep my CP because I'm already down. So 6 damage. The
Yep,
2 missiles
mark it
into the Nurglings on 2s, rerolling 1s. On 2s.
Yep.
Cool.
5s.
D6.
D6 damage, please.
Pops a base.
Kills the base. That was
is
orange, you said?
Orange, yeah.
Cool.
2 more last. The other contemptor
Wait,
is gonna go last
not
cans.
that base, actually.
Last cans into Magnus. Missiles into blue this time.
Yup.
So last cannons on 3s. Nice. And on
Ouch.
3s again, please. I will keep that. 4 ups.
Mm-hmm. Wall.
All right.
Now I
2d6.
CP1.
Cool.
Go down to 3 CP. CP that. Cool.
D6 damage. For 2, I will CP that.
Well, let's put time on you though.
Thank you. For 3.
3 more. Okay.
Cool. Then we will do the 2 missiles into blue.
I believe you put Magnus on middle bracket.
Cool. Is that -1 cast?
Yes. Well, -1 to cast.
2 wounds on your Nurglings.
Yes.
On blue.
5s.
Cool.
Cool.
D6.
1 goes through.
For 1. 1 takes a wound.
Sure. 5 up. Don't take it.
Do you have a
Yes.
5 up in? Okay.
Yes. The damage
Intercessors.
characteristic of your shot becomes 1 when you roll a 1 on a random damage shot.
Intercessors
the
will
9th
shoot
edition rulebook states.
everything into those Nurglings.
Sorry, which squad is shooting right
This
now?
intercessor.
Because those are incursors.
They shouldn't be incursors. These are intercessors. You killed the incursors.
Okay. Then please fix that real
Yes.
quick
You
or
should be
something.
Intercessors. We must just change the name when we're.
Honestly, just rename it. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
15 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And wounding on 2s. 5 ups.
Alright. So, 5. Re-rolling.
1 base dice.
1 base dice.
Cool.
Back to you.
Time back onto me. This
was
impulsor.
blue.
Yeah, we'll rapid fire into him. 8 shots.
Mm-hmm.
8 shots. Hitting you on 3s. Wounding you on 2s. Time on you.
5s. 5s. Take 1. That's blue.
Yep.
I assume. Yep.
Mhm.
Cool.
Okay. Land
That's on you.
speeders are gonna shoot missiles into Magnus.
What's the
and
range on missiles?
36. And all of the
Yep.
assault cannons into the cultists.
Cool.
So we will do 2d3 missiles from the first.
Yep.
For
2
2
missiles,
shots.
hitting
on
on
3s. 4s. Because -1 to be hit. Rerolling once because
Uh-huh.
of captain.
Is it?
And
Yeah, it
then
is in
on a
range.
5.
No.
Nope.
Cool.
And then
How much is assault cannon?
6 shots.
Okay.
On 3s, rerolling 1s, killing on 2s.
Excuse me?
AP2. 4 dead.
Oh, that's cultists?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next one will do the same.
Sure, this is a champion.
Missiles, that's a little better for 1 extra shot.
Actually,
on
1 second.
Force.
1 second, please.
What's up?
Trying to spot your line of sight here.
Well, I'll always see the champion.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to decide whether I pull the champion.
Mm.
Yeah.
Still see a couple.
1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that pulls you out of line of sight of my cultists.
Okay. Then I will just put the assault cannon into.
Yeah, no.
I'll put it into the Lord Change. Does that matter?
Go ahead. Feel free. Back to you, though.
So let's resolve these are the hits, and then I wound on 5s into Magnus. 1 wound. 4 up. You're good. And then we're doing. What are we doing? We're doing the assault cannon to the Nurglings. Because why not? On 3s, rolling 1s. And then on 2s. On you.
5s. Re-rolling. Take 2 damage on Nurglings.
Cool. Alright. Over here, this land speeder is gonna shoot everything into orange Nurglings?
Cool.
Question mark?
Feel free.
Yeah. So blast your small unit, so 2d3. Cool. 4 shots. On 3s. And 2s.
Mm-hmm.
That's that many?
Wait,
5 ups, 2 damage.
you shot orange,
This
right? Why
speeder?
did you have blast?
I do have blast, not max shots. I had 4 shots in total.
Oh.
2d3.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait, what?
No, you're a small unit. They all go through, so that kills
they
the
all
base
go
in half.
through, kills the base in a half. Anyone wounded?
No.
No.
And
I think I should pull myself off this objective here.
Assault cannon. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. I need to remove a 2. Cool. That many. 5 up, 5 ups. Hey, 2 damage on a Nurgling.
So kills this base.
Cool.
Consider this a success.
I'll take it. And then this
Teamwork
impulsor
is
will
master.
rapid fire into those orange Nurglings again.
Nice. You almost killed a squad here. Crazy.
I know. Tell me about it. On 3s. I don't think I'm in reroll range of Ragnar. I'm in reroll range of Ragnar. Doesn't matter. And then on 2s.
Yep.
And then 5 up, 5 ups. Come on, let's kill another base. Hey!
Yeah, hell, man.
Get going, Impulsors.
I'll take it.
Damn.
Alright. So how much did I get? So 2 more. Oof.
Ooh.
Okay.
Calexis will shoot his pistol in here. There's a psyker within 18. Yes, him.
Nah.
Sloppy, is the
That's
Sloppy
what a
T5?
psyker made.
Oh, okay. D3 shots into the Nurglings then. For 1. And then hits on a 2, wounding on a 2, AP 4. See if you can
5
save
up.
it. 1 damage.
5 up.
You can-
I don't take it.
Okay.
Mr. Calexis, how valuable?
I know. Tell me about it. That is all of my shooting. Damn, Magnus surviving. I guess 9 wounds on him, turn 1. I'll take it. I know you can heal him, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
will
I
go
have to heal
into
him now,
charges. Yeah, we'll go into charges. These intercessors will charge the green unit only.
Yup.
Charge range should be pretty easy. And they go with a 6. So they're gonna go. The 6, get me right in there. Am I
Got it.
clipping the wall? Or we good?
Looks like you're just not. Looks good.
Cool.
Looks good.
And then these guys will come right in here. I guess instead of doing that, we'll just escape. We'll do. Oh, he's not the sergeant. Who's the sergeant? He is the sergeant. So let's go. We don't even have
Oh
to
yeah,
be on
he is
that
the
other-
sergeant actually.
We don't even have to be on our objective. You have 4 bases. I need all 5 to steal this objective from you. You're already gonna get this
Right,
objective
Sarge,
down here.
whatever.
Yeah. So
Sarge.
I can't kill him. So we're just gonna go right here because I can't
Love
deny
it.
you the primary.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna go into here, put some bases on here. We'll stay outside an inch of the wall, so Magnus
Cool.
just can't come and punch him. Cool. And Impulsor can, I guess, stay there, because you can't come down here and snipe. You can back here, which I kind of forgot about. Actually, can you? 9. No, with the Calexis here. Cool. 9. You can't come down there. That sucks.
Can.
That's
Cool.
fine. That's fine. Intercessors will charge red.
Lovely.
In they go with a 6. That will be plenty. We'll go all the way around to right here.
Mhm. Man, both of our first turns have been long.
Yeah.
We're not even done yet.
Not even done yet. Ragnar will go
Ragnar
right.
will. You want to roll
here?
it?
Roll Ragnar? Oh, yes.
Roll Ragnar's charge.
Yeah. Let's see how far he goes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
there you go.
well enough to go there.
This Impulsor. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. There shouldn't be a gap back here for your Terminator base. Dilly. I will charge the Impulsor in.
Into what? Red?
Into red.
Purple? Okay.
Rolls a 7.
Goes into
I don't
red.
know. jump over here. 2,
I am rotate costs movement.
escape.
So if you want to go exactly 7, you can't rotate.
So we'll go exactly 7 to.
Yep, that's fair. Yeah, your base is clipping, but that doesn't matter because your vehicle isn't supposed to have a base.
Oh, cool. We'll go right there.
Like this one measures from the hull. The base is just
These speeders will charge.
purple.
Purple. One speeder will.
Okay.
The front speeder will charge.
Blue.
This. Can I be outside of 3? Yeah, we'll charge blue.
Cool.
And he goes with a 4.
Why do you want to come within 3 of my bird? Birds give hugs.
And then the other one will charge purple.
My whole army is all about hugging.
For
Yep,
a
goes in.
5. So it'll
Easily.
go 5 right here.
Yep.
Contemptors will stay where they are.
Mm-hmm.
As such. Cool. That will be it. We will do fight phase. At the beginning of the fight phase, what's the strat that I need to use?
So there's multiple things that want to happen at the beginning of the fight phase. What do you
Yeah.
want to do?
I'm gonna do the double CP, the exploding 4, 5, and 6s, and I won't do the real ones to wound. That's not weird.
So what? I don't think you can reroll wounds into Nurglings.
You must be
'Cause I
higher power
think-
level than me. You're a 9-man unit. You must be super high power level.
What are you talking about?
Nurglings?
I mean, yeah, okay, they're probably power level 8 or so.
It's fine. Cool.
I think they're power level 8. Do I need to warp surge anywhere? Is that worth my CP? Yeah, please put time on me. Red unit, Ragnar has, let's say, 15 swings. So let's say he hits 15, wounds 15, wounds 12, kills 4 bases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep,
in case it
no warp
changes
surge.
the decision-making process here, to answer the question earlier, the CP regen at the start of the command phase is not optional.
Cool. Okay.
So I should have one
So
more.
yeah, so you should have one more CP from turn
Thank you.
1.
Okay. I'll do intercessors first, just to see.
Intercessors first. Interesting. Go ahead.
Well, they do kill a couple bases, so let's just use Ragnar and much.
I was gonna say, like, you're gonna pull yourself out of Ragnar, and then I'm happy.
10 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling
Yep,
1.
rerolling 1s. You
That's
paid for exploding 4, 5s, and 6s, right?
There goes Ragnar. Oh my god. Was that a casual
Alright, that's
16
a solid
hits?
16 attacks,
Solid.
as expected.
Pretty solid.
Come on.
Oof. Go into the box.
2s. That many invons, and then dead bases. Cool.
Oh!
They're wiped. That's not true.
No,
Seven
that's
bases.
only 6
13,
and a half.
7.5. No,
And
6
none
and
of
a
them.
half.
Yeah.
None of them are wounded. One of them is wounded
One
over
of
here.
them is wounded. Okay, so the first 2 go into this one.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. Ragnar just
So
burns
there
200
is
points of
11
one
left.
go.
So I need to lose 5 bases and then half a base.
Mm-hmm. 5
and
then,
a half.
yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
We good? Over to you. Feel free to consolidate.
Yeah. So Ragnar will consolidate.
I'm just gonna pull these over here to put them out of the way.
Cool. Should be here. Cool. So I'm not threatened by smites through here, which is okay. So I guess Ragnar can stay where he is, or does he want to go forward?
He can only go closer to these links.
Cool. So we will not consolidate with him.
Cool.
All right. Then over here, I guess I have to fight with things that charge first. So these instances over here will fight. The 4 power fist attacks hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. And then you have your 5-ups.
90. Sure.
Nice.
Go!
Back on
Nurglings.
me.
Staying
Then
strong
we
against the power
have
fist.
3 attacks per dude. 2, 3, 4. Hitting you on 2s. And wounding you.
Yeah, just make sure that this intercessor in the back here can fight.
Yeah. I'll do my patterns then. Put there, and there.
So these are 1 damage, so 5
These
up.
are all damage, yeah.
Re-rolling. Damn it, my camera jumped away. Re-rolling. Okay, so
Base
lose a
that.
base.
Any wounded? There's one
This
half
is
wounded down here.
green. Okay, so lose this one, and then this is currently double coherency, so let's take 2 wounds on. Whatever, I'll still take 2 wounds on this one.
Cool.
That should be 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not 2?
You were within
That
2
is
of
2.
this one here.
2, yeah. Okay.
Cool.
What's next?
Impulsor over here, because charging units first. 4 attacks on 6s,
Sure.
rerolling 1s. 5s, actually. And then
Yup.
2s.
Yeah.
Not many. 1 damage.
5's re-rolling. Only the dice would move. Only the dice would move when I click them. Come on, go ahead.
Kills
Okay,
that base
2
right there.
damage, so kills this red base. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
And I believe that is all of my charged units that can activate. So now you get to activate.
Speeder and speeder?
Oh, speeder and speeder. Cool. So we'll do blue speeder into here. So 3 attacks hitting on 2s. And wounding on
2's,
2s.
5's, re-rolling.
Yeah, it kills the
2
base.
damage on blue.
Cool, back on me. Other speeder will go into purple.
Speeder.
On 2s, probably not rerolling 1s. Not rerolling 1s. And then wounding on 2s. Speeder's hitting on 2s is funny.
5's. 5's again. Take 1 damage on purple. Is
Mhm.
anyone wounded? Yes.
Cool. Back on me. So now you. Oh, actually, back on you because now you get to activate.
Now I get to activate. I will put the purple squad into your Judicar and 1 into Blade Guard Vet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them into Judicar, 1 into Blade Guard Vet.
Mm-hmm.
Judicar? Two saves, please.
2 saves, 2 3-ups. Takes a
one.
wound. Then I get to activate with someone.
Yep.
Judicar, I guess I would have to do
Oh,
one
Why do
attack.
you delete him?
What the hell happened? Let's pause it and I'll pull it again. That's annoying.
Well, it's not contagious. It's definitely not a contentious question of where was he.
Yeah.
So,
Wrapped.
right there in base of all of those nurlings.
Cool. So I guess if you have one dude on 1
I do.
mortal wound, do I have to roll 1 at a time? Does the mortal wound happen before or after?
After.
Okay, so I guess I
Mortal
have to
wounds
do
in
it.
addition
So
always
first
happen
attack.
after the
On a 2.
hits.
On a 2. No mortal. New. It didn't go on 2.
Dies.
Dice. Okay, and then I can do the rest of the attacks.
No, you still have to do them 1 at a time.
Okay, so next one. Hits. Wounds.
Takes it.
Next one. Hits. Wounds.
Takes it.
And last one, because he did not charge. Hits. Come on, let's roll a 6 somewhere. Wounds. Takes it.
Takes it and a mortal wound.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. You now get to activate something.
2 red into Calexis.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 1 4-up. We're good.
damage.
Pass fails it. Still
Or do you
down
have
to
3 up
4.
armor?
I don't
No.
have 3 up armor. I have a 6 up armor.
1 damage
Cool.
to the Calexis. Doing work.
So these guys cannot activate.
They are
because-
out now.
Cool.
Slap themselves out of melee.
Cool. So these
So are
guys
these.
here will activate. Isn't there
Oh no,
one?
yeah, right. This one's still in purple.
Yeah. These guys will activate. So now all I have to do is end up closer, so I can go 3 inches to this side. I guess which one's closer now? 2, 3, and
That one is
4.7.
closer.
So I will go 3 inches here. And then this guy will come. Ooh, that's the Wolf Lord. and he will go closer, just in a straight line to
That
here.
doesn't look exactly coherent.
Yeah. I'll put him back slightly because he just has
Yeah,
to be
you'll have
within
to pull this one back.
to there. Cool. 2 inches. Beautiful. Ooh,
Well-
let's double check that. 2.
Yep, looks okay. Yep.
So 2
And is
dudes
this an inch,
into.
though?
No, he's out.
Okay, good.
2 dudes into purple.
I was gonna say, like,
so-
I don't look. It doesn't look like you can get.
No. I can't hide green. I'm giving up on green. On 3s, because they didn't charge rerolling ones because of the captain. And then on 2s, thank you. Ooh, there's an extra one
You
there.
rolled one
Oh,
too
roll
many.
again. On 2s, cool.
5s. 3
Bases.
failed.
Cool, so 2 more bases.
1 and then another. Cool.
And then the last thing to fight is the Calexis.
I actually have to activate green here,
Okay.
I think. So that'll be. Where are you from the wall? Okay.
Outside of an inch of the wall.
Now you're not.
I'm not?
You wouldn't be on the objective if you were outside of an inch of
Okay,
the
cool.
wall.
No worries then. No worries.
But this one in the very back can't fight.
Cool.
So this one fights. So 2 fight here, and then 2 will fight your impulsor, and the rest will stand around.
Cool.
Is this an inch? Can I make this an inch?
No, without
I
losing
can make this
coherency
an inch.
here.
No, I can't. So I said 2 into the impulsor, 4s, 6s rerolling 1s. 3 saves, please.
3 saves. 3 3-ups. 1
Take 2 on
intercessor
the impulsor.
dies. Oh,
No,
impulsor.
impulsor.
Thank God. Down to 7.
And then 2 more on intercessors. Thank you. 4s and then 6s rerolling 1s. Alright, nothing. And I'm done with fighting.
Now Calexis gets to activate 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Come on. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s.
2s.
That many.
5 ups rerolling.
Ooh, good roll. Actually,
Take
wouldn't
1.
matter. Alright. Now that would be the end of the turn. Go ahead and do leadership. Give me a
I
second.
will do 1 CP Nurgling Infestation on this squad.
Yeah.
So I have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases. And I get 2 back. Okay. Leaderships. Lost 5 on red. They fail. So I lose 1. And then I roll 3 dice. Lose another 1. Let's see. Okay. So my Nurgling Swarm shifted a bit.
Yeah.
Because I restored these 2 to life, but then I lost the 2 that were in base with you to leadership. Over here.
So Space Wolves doing a good job of cleaning the Nurglings out, I think. Lots of high volume 2 damage weapons in melee is really gonna put a hurt on those.
Nurglings, the demons, man. Demons don't give a fuck.
Really gonna put a hurt on those Nurgling swarms. Red unit only surviving thanks to that Nurgling infestation stratagem. Orange unit almost dead. Purple unit almost dead. The Space Wolves really doing what they do best and killing all these little guys. Not to mention Magnus already bracketed. He could potentially be healed back up to full with the Sorceress Infusion. So I imagine that we'll see one of these CP spent for the Chaos player on that this coming turn. And the Devastating Sorcery caster can come in. I think the players measured out previously that This was a potential location to drop in to attack the Lord to get rid of those Morkai bolts. But obviously, being within the multiple -2 to cast auras would be pretty brutal on that side of the table, so I don't know if that's going to be the play.
Yes. Okay.
Again, we may see the that caster move down here to try to kill some of these flankers, potentially. Or move into the center just to fight the Tempests. But we'll see how it goes on the Chaos turn. Really interesting game so far. Really a masterclass in the combat phase from both of these players, and especially the Space Wolves, being able to just put out so much damage in melee that they're slowly chewing through these Nurgling Swarms. How are we feeling about this matchup, chat? I think it's going to be a close one. It's going to be an interesting game, and it remains to be seen how many primary points these Space Wolves are actually going to get come
On top of your primary, you get 50.
come their bottom of round 2.
Obsec, 2 models, you don't control this.
No.
You don't control the. Oh, you
Don't.
control multiple forward. You're good.
So
control
I
like
control 4.
Yeah. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really going to come down to the Space Wolves to kill. They basically have to kill all of the Nurglings in the center of the table, essentially, in order to basically hold these 3 objectives and push through that way, and just sort of maintain this delaying action on this side of the table in order to come back on primary. But a 15-point primary is exactly what these Nurgling Swarms are here to do, and that's a big deal.
Good fucking work. I also have to roll leadership for
No champion, so I don't know if that matters.
They failed. Wouldn't have mattered either way.
Below half.
So 1 runs.
Oh, they're at
then
5. So does that
At
count?
5, so only ones. Nope. Below half.
4 ones here.
So nope. They're good.
Yeah,
They
keep it your
get
thing.
plant. Well, no, they don't get to plant. Yeah. Move up. So.
Thank you.
Nurglings will go 5.
Mm-hmm.
Staying outside of an inch of your dudes.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1.1, I believe. For a 7-inch charge on your contemptors.
You trying to tag him?
Well, of course I will.
Hey guys, I just want to
yeah.
give you guys a heads up. We are. It looks like the ping is a little high right now, and I think that's an issue on my end. So if things get down to it towards the end of the game, so we're not rushing too hard, we'll give you guys a 20-minute extension to keep playing if the clock gets too low.
I'm not having.
Are you okay with that?
I'm not having an opinion. Both my pings are 150.
You're in the US. My ping to Trevi is high.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same on your guys' side, but it's chugging a little bit for me, and I'm not sure why that is. It was fine at the start of the game, but it's slowing down pretty hardcore.
Are you lacking really bad, Corn? Because my entire positioning is designed to time you out.
Damn you.
Yeah,
Don't
like
do that.
everything. So you have to measure 9-inch auras and everything. That I've put everything. So I'm trying to clock you out. It's the only way I beat.
My friend.
It's the only way I beat you.
That's a dick move, my friend.
That 20-minute extension is a little much in my opinion. Not gonna lie.
That what?
20-minute extension is a little much in my opinion. Like you can finish like up to you, Corn. Like.
All right, let me just I'm gonna do my best to be quick here.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Your ping doesn't look bad. Like in terms of you don't look like you're lagging.
The dice come out slow though. Okay, I'm gonna try for some smites here.
Mm-hmm.
So Lord of Change will jump 12
Mm-hmm.
over here
Mm-hmm.
and have -4 on smites, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make it so he only has -2 instead?
No, not within 18 inches of both.
Well, yeah, of course. It wouldn't be within 18 inches of both.
Yeah.
So you'll come up here instead.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh, lovely. I will put myself outside of 3 of this Tempest Speeder.
Mm-hmm.
So make that right here. No, the intercessors are too close.
Mm.
Okay. Within 3 of that Tempest speeder. Outside of 1. There. Okay. My boy Magnus.
Is his move bracketed?
Yes. Thank you for the reminder. He will move 14 now.
Oh. His toe got stabbed.
Rough bracketing here,
Pogboom.
rough bracketing.
I
Thanks for the
know.
subscription.
No, what I want.
And yeah, that looks like smites onto just about everything I want. Cool.
Yeah.
Outside of yep, lovely. Okay,
Looks like I'm losing
So-
quite a bit here now.
I hope so. Now I will plan a deep strike here. I'm not doing it yet, obviously, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, trying to snipe Ragnar.
Oh, of course. So
Mhm.
Ragnar, I need a line of
Luke
sight,
in
and I need
chat.
to be
Mostly
right
we're
here.
just fighting with
Mhm.
Nurglings. That's been that's been most of the.
Is this an acceptable position
the game.
outside of 9 and within line of sight of Ragnar? Yes.
The Magnus took
Okay,
18
so
or
the
9
sorcerer will
damage
drop
from
down
the
right
last
here.
cannon's last turn from the
Mhm.
Contemptor
How do I
Dreadnoughts.
get my engage on all fronts?
We
These
hit
Nurglings are going to
a
be
couple
over here,
wounds off the
or
board
they're
of
going to be
change,
over here. Cool.
And for the most part, it's just
I
Space
have
Wolves
this
fighting
corner
Nurglings for the
down. I
entire
have this
game.
corner. Cool, I'll be fine. The Sloppity. Can I get you off this? Probably not. Sloppity will move 5 and advance, so I'll move him 6 and roll the dice. For 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then this Nurgling
Mm-hmm.
will fall
like-
back and claim dense cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is
Um,
top of 2 chat. Longship Loft asking in the chat how you
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
can
That's cool.
time someone else out.
Um,
The goal is just to basically to force your opponent into a game state that's so complex that they take a lot of time to resolve their turns. Which is something that Space Wolves are very good at. It's not that you're playing on your opponent's time, but you're forcing them to take a longer time to make their decisions, just by presenting several big auras on the table, presenting the constant threat of 6-inch heroic interventions, presenting your opponent with complex combats that they have to navigate, just trying to sort of make the game as difficult for them as possible. It's certainly a legitimate strategy, but I think it's at this level of play, if you're expecting your opponent to time out and that to be your game plan, I don't. it's not super. I don't think that's going to work most of the time. Now that most of the Nurgling swarms are dead, I think 30 minutes is actually probably fine for Arne to resolve the remainder of his game. But it certainly is, I think, slowed down by the fact that we are being pretty slow here. And earlier in the game, it's actually not quite as bad as it was. But earlier in the game, the players, or at least Arne, had a ping of over 300 for a while, which is just going to make everything a little bit more difficult to resolve. Looks like this is a summon off Ahriman? Looks like we're going to bring some flamers in. Very cool. Yeah, exactly. Longship, yeah. Basically, I think a lot of the Space Wolves game plan has just been sending high resilience units like these Blade Guard veterans and this Caluxes Assassin into large swarms of Nurglings and sort of forcing them to roll out their attacks. And it's certainly something that came into play in our last game with Tomb King, where Tomb King had to resolve all of these attacks and eventually ended up clocking out because of that towards the end, or at least running low on time towards the end of the game. We'll see how it ends up here, but it does look like I think the players are taking a little bit of extra time to resolve things that wouldn't normally be that complicated, just because the game is chugging along. I can't see what it looks like on their ends, but on my end it does look like it's fairly slow, and I'm not 100% sure why that is.
Bugging my own models.
so my intention here is to be. That's actually. I'm gonna go as close to
Yeah,
this
the ping
dude as I can.
wasn't great. Unfortunately, yesterday it was.
And back over
We didn't
here.
really have a.
You good there?
There wasn't really a recourse for it. Both players were. We were in 3 different continents commentating last game. In this case, the Space Wolves Jaime is in the U.S. alongside me, so his ping is a lot better. However, Arne is sitting at about double Jaime's ping.
Good. Well, careful now. The intercessors, yeah. You're good. And you're good.
Okay, I need line of sight there. Can this one get line of sight?
Over here they can.
Put him behind.
Cool.
The other
Yep,
timers.
you're good there.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
my
at this
summon for
caliber
the
of
turn.
play, Adam in chat,
Summon.
the players don't really need to check rules.
And I will go into my psychic phase.
I don't think
I will
we've had
start
a.
this off.
I will spend a CP. To
We haven't had a
deny
rules
psychic power,
rules
and I
question
think I'm
that's
gonna do
actually sort of
Ragnar, 'cause do you have how much plus to cast you have over here? Plus
That's
2 to cast?
hasn't been able to be easily answered in this game yet. So checking the rules themselves isn't that big of an issue, but just sort of physically resolving everything is a little bit tough. Games typically resolve much faster in 9th edition than they did in 8th, so playing on clock isn't quite that big of an issue. But if you are in a matchup like this where you're engaging on round 1, then we're
I will do.
it can-
Are you within 24 here? Yes, you
it can come down to
are.
it.
I will do Ragnar.
Cool. Spend it on Ragnar. Did you spend it already?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
Puts me down to 4.
Alright, I will start off with the bird. Going
Mhm.
for a Gaze of Fate. Gets it
Fails
with a 6.
minus
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, Luke,
Just with a minus 2.
that is a relevant
Well,
question.
no, I'm top record.
you're
why
top
are these
ranked.
why are these impulsors
Oh yeah,
secured?
do fail because I'm minus.
Yeah,
2 from
total
Jupiter.
time on the clock is
So
3
no
hours.
days.
It's 90 minutes per player.
And then we will go.
But that
for
includes,
a bolt of change.
That
on
includes
the
pre-game
Judicar.
selections,
Cool.
or deployment, not pre-game selections.
With the minus 2.
What healed your Judicar back to full wounds anyways? Cast it with a.
You should be
no.
on 4, man.
Yeah, you should be on 4.
Yeah. he's on 4.
Bolt of change requires an 8, I believe. So
Yeah,
that
That
also.
was probably
Nice.
from when they accidentally deleted
Hate my life.
the Judicar.
Okay. Go to Magnus. He will smite the land speeder in front of him.
Cool. Goes off.
Goes off with a 6.
Yeah, we
plus 1,
reduced it a
7
lot from the
for
8th
D6.
edition set. For
two
the
or
most part,
2?
nobody really
I
needed
will
the 2 hours. We played 2 hours and 12 minutes in 8th
it.
edition in Season 1 for
You have
2
2 more smites.
and we dialed it back to 90 minutes because typically games resolve in under 2.5
2
hours
hours.
in 9th edition
Yeah, 12.
on TTS.
He's done casting, correct?
So 3 hours for the
Unless I
game should
spend a
be
CP.
more than
Unless you
enough.
spend a CP, so Juricar safe. Do I need this Tempest alive?
I think the
You're
only
gonna be
times
charging it. Do I
we've
need my CP?
run into an issue in time
I'll
is
take it.
in a particular
you?
matchup where
I'll take
time
it.
is a big
Cool.
deal,
So
or
take
if there's
2,
a technical
Smite
issue.
again. 6 becomes 7 casts for
D6
D6
for another
for 2. Can't fucking
Down.
roll dice.
down to 2. This
So
was what I was
Smite
hoping for.
again. Rerolling ones because he's Magnus.
And fails.
Fails. I cannot roll dice. Hate it.
Chaos, man.
Ari boy will Weaver Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
Rerolling ones from. Oh no, wait.
No.
I don't reroll ones. I'm outside
Would
of
have
9.
to CP reroll
So
this.
CP that.
And you're still at a minus 2 to cast.
I am.
Minus 2
Oh
from
yeah,
him.
the Judicar moved up, didn't he?
You will
Yeah,
not be with the minus 2 of him. So does that fail?
That fails.
Ooh.
Man, fucking Judicar. Man, I
Yeah,
can't get
Magnus
spells
not being
today.
able to
Okay,
move, or
that's fair.
Aramon not being able to move out of
I'm
that
gonna go
bubble
with this
because he wanted to
Terminator.
summon.
He will
Really hurt him there.
Firestorm you.
Mm-hmm.
Gets it?
With a plus 2.
Yes. So
Cool.
it's an 11.
How many
Okay.
more wounds is this? Oh,
Depends
9
on
and
how
then-
many dice
yeah,
I roll.
Go for it. On 6s.
3
more
mortal
wounds.
wounds.
Ragnar's down to 3.
I
Oof.
will then go for an Infernal Gaze.
Devastating sorcery caster.
Gets it with a 7.
I will
Getting pretty
deny with my
spicy
thing.
here.
Ragnar does not save
Roll
his
the
own,
die.
but I will CP reroll. Do you have any more ways of targeting Ragnar with any other spells?
No.
Cool. I will spend a CP
Well-
to reroll that. What? Is there
I'm
any?
thinking
Is
whether
there?
there's a way to get Magnus warp timed over here and then Doombolt him, but I think no.
Okay. Cool. So. Oh.
I'm just trying
I
to
will-
be precise.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm asking from him or him. Magnus, if
No,
you get warp
no.
time, there's not much I can do about it. Okay, so I will spend a CP to reroll that, needing a 7. Come on, Ragnar, save your own ass.
Needing an 8 on dice.
Oh,
No. Alright. 4 absurd.
Ragnar
You die.
dies. Cool.
Ooh,
That's
got
shit.
Ragnar with the devastating sorcery
And
caster.
time back on me.
Brutal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Magnus is
yeah, let me get a
cast
double
out,
check on
Bird
the,
is cast out.
On that Weaver
Ahriman,
of Faith cast there, chat.
yeah.
That's a good. That's a good.
So I'm
point
gonna
out.
spend 1 on Magnus to smite an additional time.
Hey, real quick before we go too far forward, the Ahriman rolled a 7 on his Weaver of Fates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
6 minus 2.
No, 7. He rolled a 7. He's +1. Oh, you're correct. That does go off.
Yo, is it 6 and a 1, right?
Yeah, it does go off. You're correct. I
Oh,
rolled a
he's gonna be
7.
a
Then
net
it goes up a
minus 2
7?
becomes 5, but I have a +1, so it's a 6. Cast on a 6.
Okay, so then that's what I would be denying, not Ragnar.
Well, sure. That's true.
And then I did deny it on my first roll. So pause it. Let's discuss this.
Pause it. Pause it.
Yeah,
and-
it is
yeah,
paused.
it is paused.
Well, now it's
Chevy paused it.
Because that's what I would have to deny.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
And I
That is
would've
my
denied it
mistake,
unless-
and I won't take that back.
Well,
Trevi, thanks for telling me, but that's my mistake. I
Okay.
should know my own abilities.
okay, fair enough.
Sure.
I'll make sure I won't
So
reject my.
Magnus will smite your Tempest.
All right, chat.
Go
I think
Super smites,
probably the
and
right call
he
for
dead
will
there.
spend a
automatically.
TP to heal him.
If
He's
Mag-
auto dead, yeah, and I
it would've
spend a
been fine
TP
if
to heal Magnus for D3.
Ragnar wanted to try to deny that.
You
but
heal
I think
D3.
he would have had to re-roll the dice.
Which will be, come on, go in there.
3.
3.
Damn it!
Back
Alright,
up to
Land Spear doesn't explode.
And that was a heal off
On me.
Magnus to get
doesn't.
him
No, it
back
doesn't.
to
Cool.
bracket.
Landspeed is dead. I will go into shooting. My pyrocasters here, or whatever the hell they're called,
Flamers.
will just flamerize your land speeder,
Cool.
and then one of them is out of range of the land speeder. Nope, it's
Okay.
not out of range. Okay, to the base. So they will all flamerize your land speeder, and I
Mhm.
will spend a CP here to do mortal wounds on 6s to wound.
Cool.
So I have 4 flamer boys. That's not great. That's not great at all. Cool.
One wound,
Nothing ever
AP
happens.
Nothing. 3 up.
AP 1. To
Take
take
one.
1.
Down to 5.
Cool. That is. I was hoping for vastly more than that, but I guess when you roll double ones on everything. Cool. We will go into the charge phase.
Mm-hmm.
I really only have a very limited amount.
Long Chip Loft. I can't answer that question as to the multiple smites. But it is how it works in the rules, so that's how we're gonna play it. I can't answer whether or not GW intended it to happen. I think it's probably fine in all but the cases where you deal more than D3 mortal wounds in smites. Specifically Magnus and like a couple other places in the game where I think it's too powerful. Otherwise, you typically want to be casting your utility powers anyway, so smiting multiple times isn't the end of the world. But certainly, I think for Magnus specifically, it is probably a little bit too powerful. And it might have been, even if it was intentional, it might have been just that they didn't anticipate Magnus dealing so much damage. But giving him more opportunities to roll his 12 plus for his super smites is just absolutely insane. The number of times we've seen him super smite 2 or 3 times a game every time in all his previous games, and it's just devastating when you do 20 or 30 mortal wounds to somebody's army.
Time for your heroics.
Cool. So Judicar is gonna go and have some fun. How does your bird slap? What's his profile?
Like he hurts.
How
So
many
he's got
attacks?
2 weapons. He's got top bracket 5 attacks.
Top bracket 5 attacks.
Yes.
Hmm.
I can either slap with my strength 7 and AP enough to put you on your invul and flat 3 damage weapon, or with strength 8, 4, and d6 damage. But then I have -1 to hit. That's my 2 weapons. Yeah, you take your pick. I'm not sure if you want a heroic.
I don't think I do. I've got time. Let me think it through. So if I heroic, I could heroic it this way. Kill those Nurglings. Make you fight last. Kill those Nurglings. Actually, make the Nurglings fight last. So that he has to fight first. Kill him. So that he can't come kill my Judicar. If I heroic into this unit, can he fight into him? Or do the
If I get with
only the unit that...
No, I can fight into anyone who heroically intervened as long as I get in range.
Within an inch. Okay, so if I go 6 inches all the way over here, make...
The problem is, the closest model to you is the bird.
Is it the bird?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
So you can't go further away from the bird.
No, I can. I'll just end up closer. 3.1 right here. 3.6.
Okay. Go ahead.
3.3. I Hurricane Team over here. You have to kill the speeder.
Yeah, if we trigger a...
You do not have CP to fight
we
twice.
could
You will not
trigger
be able
an
to put yourself
intervention
in
from
range if I
these
make the
Blade Guard
Nurglings
veterans
fight last.
to try to soak the
Because
bird's
then he
attacks as
has
well.
to fight first. And I don't have to Hurricane intervene over here to kill these Nurglings. And waste my CP. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go 6 inches here to end up, and I'll base him here. I'll stay 3.1 from you to here. Such that you cannot fight the Judicar by making the Nurglings fight last.
Cool.
So that he has to fight first. Yeah, that's it.
That it? Okay. Go and slap the land speeder with the Lord of Change. I will be your T5, right? T6.
T6.
I will be using my staff with flat 3 damage. Hitting on 2s. One on 3s.
3s. AP.
I think you're on 6s.
Cool. He dies. Does he explode? I do not. Dead land speeder.
Oh, yeah. If you fail 2 of them, you already die. So
yeah.
Okay. I will choose
closer.
to. 1 second. Where do I want to consolidate? I'm just thinking whether I want to consolidate at all. I think I could go into the Blade Guard. Prevent them from charging me. Yeah.
Cool. And then I now get to fight first with, I guess, the either Intercessors or Blade Guard. I'll do Intercessors first.
Yeah.
They have 3 attacks on the Sergeant, hitting on 4s because I don't get my plus, and wounding on 2s on you.
Sorry, what? Yeah.
3 saves on you. 1 goes through.
Fail 1.
D3 damage. Put it back on me. For 2 damage. So 1.
I don't get anything, so just 2 damage.
1 was wounded down here.
Yes. Dies.
And then you killed 1, so there should only be 3 Intercessors left, hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. That many. And 5 up, 5 ups. Kills another base.
Lose another base.
Nice. And then you get to activate nothing, because then they are fighting last. So now my Blade Guard gets to activate.
I'm gonna pull this.
Yeah, and the Blade Guard are base 3 attacks each. Yes. So 3 attacks each and 4 on the Sarge. They hit on 2s. They hit on 3s because they didn't Hurricane Intervene or charge.
Get charged.
You only have ones from the captain. And then I wound you on what, 5s?
5s. T7.
Cool. 2 wounds. 2 in ones. You
No
good?
damage. Cool. We good.
And then the Judicar will murder those little Nurglings.
Murder 2 Nurglings.
5 attacks.
Go ahead.
2s. Oh, I fell.
Ooh.
And wounding you on 2s.
Judicar might not murder.
And then your
Nurglings.
invons. They
Make 1.
2 damage for
Lose
support.
a base.
Lose a base. Cool. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes. It is.
Okay.
Want to pause for scoring?
Do I want to pause for scoring? Yeah, go. Stop.
Wait. Let's. I actually owe you a leadership on this Nurgling here. It's fine.
Okay. So by moving off this objective, you now have given me 10 points on primary.
Yes.
I got 2 points on engage on all fronts last time. No banners, no board the witch, no nothing like that. Okay, so start the turn. I get a CP.
10 points, no banners. Yeah.
So what needs to be done? We not need to start killing sorcerers.
You need that sorcerer dead.
Yeah. Magnus can
And
now
Magnus.
die. Magnus can now die.
Yep. Not getting Weaver 2 turns in a row only hurts like really, really much.
Yeah, for sure. We know the Colexis Assassin can now start pressing hard.
Why is
This
there?
base is dead. Do you need to do leadership on any?
Oh, this is the bug base. Don't worry about it. This is the center of the board. All my deleted bases bug there.
Cool.
Just ignore them.
Do you want to do your green bases attack?
Oh, they had attacks. Sorry. 1, 2, 2 into your intercessors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One wound, please do.
One wound, 1-3 up. We're good. Okay.
All right. Uneventful things later.
Very uneventful things there. So okay, so back on me. So now I can slow down. I need to
So
find a
you
way.
have lost. You control 2 bases.
Yes, I control 2 bases.
Two thingies.
Correct. So
Objective.
Yeah.
I now need to start putting a lot of damage into you. Arman is extremely vulnerable and not protected, so this speeder could come here and snipe Arman as well as steal this objective from you.
It wouldn't steal the objective unless it somehow kills the Nurgling.
Charger. So let's go
Cool.
snipe Arman to there.
Yep.
These intercessors want to... Do I ignore this sorcerer or do I go for him? I don't think I can kill him. Not with a 2-up armor, T4. Maybe with 15 shots? Not without Ragnar. I lost Ragnar, that really hurt. Could potentially pump a lot of shots into him. There's no other way for me to kill Arman. If I kill Arman, we're talking. These intercessors have to stay in there. This imposter is going to come pop shots at Magnus.
Cool.
This impulsor can do the exact same because I need as many possible shots as possible. So we'll go 14 to there.
Oh, sorry. At the end of my turn, I do have an engage on all fronts that I need
Yes,
to
you
click
do.
in.
You do. Cool.
And I've killed how many of your speeders so far? 2?
2, yeah.
Okay.
So I really gotta start pushing you hard. These intercessors with a 6-inch move, they cannot make it out of this wall.
Yup.
So do I just line them up, pump shots into here? How do I kill this Nurgling base? I guess a Stormbolter from
Charge.
here. Yeah, but being damage 1 sucks.
I
How do
know.
Yeah, how do I kill this Nurglings down here as well without using those Blade Guard? I guess this Impulsor can come here, tag them so they're not an issue. We can do that. So these Blade Guard can move their 6 to here and start dealing with that Lord of Change. 3 up in on. We know the Calexis can also pump shots into him.
Well, if you want to fall back from me.
I don't know if I want to fall back from
Yeah, look in the chat. That's a
I don't
good
wanna
point.
just know either.
That Terminator
Attack
Sorcerer
as much
yesterday
as
just
I
ate a
got,
Demolisher
to
Cannon through
be
the face
honest.
and was like,
it.
give me more, Daddy.
Alexis could pump a pistol down there.
So shooting him with 5 intercessors
Just
is
to help.
just gonna make him,
I
just
can
gonna
make
turn
it
him on. I
D3
think.
damage, just to for a CP waste. So we'll advance. Well, one advance.
Can you
7.
make it D3 damage when you shoot non
I will have to.
fighters?
I will have to double check that.
Okay, cool.
These intercessors, are they gonna be pumping shots into him? And then this impulsor can go tag, and we can be within 24 of him. So we'll go here, tag, shoot.
24, you have it.
Yeah. 2 bases. I can base both such that you can't go into this objective and steal it from me for your primary. And then what am I doing with these green Nurglings? I just ignore them. I need Magnus dead this turn. Let's
Yeah.
be realistic.
You kind of do.
So we're gonna do Captain is gonna be within 30 inches of him. Line of sight is easy, so we'll go 30 inches here. We'll go 5
Mhm.
inches.
Cool.
To there. Does he have target snipes?
Yes.
Cool. So I will go in such a spot that the captain is not in line of sight of that bird, because you have to cast your powers before you fall back, correct?
Yes, I can. The back of my skirt can see you.
The
I
back
believe.
of your skirt can see me. I do.
Yeah. Your foot down there. Go back a bit. Now you're good. Now you're good.
I want to still touch the objective slightly. I mean, it's not like I'm going to control that objective. Then these contemptors are actually good where they are. Let's make sure they're within 6 of him.
They are.
Cool.
So I'd be re-rolling ones to hit and wound.
Yep, and let's hope to God you fell some 4-up-in ones. We have a lot of Stormbolters coming your way as well. These Intercessors, stay with those Nurglings. What you want to do is charge this Impulsor afterwards to make sure you can't kill bases and then be able to charge my Contemptor. So let's do that. This Impulsor is not going to go all the way forward. All I want to be is within 12 of him. So let's go within 12 of him. To there.
Cool.
Happy
That's
there,
legal.
happy there. And then these Intercessors, I guess they go for the pot shots down there. I think I can kill the Nurgling with a Calexis pistol. Because it'll be D6 shots because I'm within 18 inches of a Psyker.
Yes.
And I start pushing. I can charge. Ooh, these are a problem for the Calexis.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, charge me. I can't Overwatch, mate. I have 0 CP.
Can you shoot in combat with them?
Yeah, they're pistols.
They're pistols, yeah.
The whole unit's pistols.
That is a problem. So do I just ignore him and go this way? I'm gonna ignore him. I'm gonna move these Intercessors to kill these guys here. So 6 inches.
Oh, sweet.
Let's kill him. So we're gonna go 6 inches. Hold up, give me a sec. Sec. My different stacks than me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, well, we need to probably I guess what we can do is charge both. Yeah, we'll do that instead. Come out with R6.
Yeah.
We'll kill that Nurgling base down there because we don't want that going wrong. Let's do these one by one because it looks like it's gonna be tricky. Go 6 there. Go 6.
This one doesn't go through the wall, I guess, then? Oh, yeah, he gets there. Yep.
It's here. And then these 2 will go here. And I think 3 Intercessors should be enough.
Yeah, 3 can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool. So we'll do that. And if the Calexis kills it, then these Intercessors just shoot here and we don't lose anything. Cool. I'm happy with my movement. My screening is set. My move blocking is set. We are going to go into shooting.
Lovely.
Let's
No
go straight into the captain. Let's get that out
Set
of the
the 0 CP, dude.
hitting on 2s. Hits.
Yep.
Take a mortal
Take a
wound.
mortal.
Wounding on a 5. Does not work.
No. Okay, I'll mark down my mortal.
Cool. Now we're going to go into Contemptor. Contemptor all the way in the back will shoot everything into Magnus.
I believe you can roll las cannons and missiles together here.
Yeah, I think I can.
Because
So,
AP doesn't matter.
Hitting on
Strength
2s,
doesn't
wounding on
matter.
3s. Yep, everything hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. Rerolling. Oh my
Rerolling
lord.
ones.
He's powering up. Cool. 4-ups.
Okay, fail 2.
2d6. For 7. Wow, is it worth the CP? With another bunch of last cannons going in? You're down to
It
5.
probably
wounds.
is. Right.
Yeah,
Almost
then
always
minus
reroll
7
those ones once you get through the
It's too
invulnerable
big not to
save.
CP.
Yeah.
I'll CP reroll.
Cool.
Cool. Down to 3 CP. Can I
Oh,
roll
mix
for-
that dice up. All right,
Okay,
well,
one
we got
more.
one extra.
1 extra damage. Cool.
Take it. Then the other Contemptor
Second
will...
Contemptor.
Let's do the Impulsors now. So this Impulsor's going to shoot everything into Magnus.
See if we can finish him with the,
Just gonna see if I
the
can
Stormbolters. That'd be cheeky. Only three wounds left on
Hitting
Magnus.
on 3s.
I think this plan to time out
And
the Chaos
wounding
player
on
maybe
5s, rerolling 1s.
maybe unnecessary,
Wow,
as the
AP
Space
1,
Wolves
4-ups.
are almost finished clearing
Yeah.
out the
Takes
Nurglings on the
3.
table,
Yep, down to 1.
and
Oh, no, it dies,
Magnus
I CP
Nice.
reroll.
gets killed
Okay.
by
That allows this
Stormbolters.
the back
Oh,
forward Contemptor is now going
no.
to shoot everything into the pink Nurglings.
Lovely.
So
Yeah, I usually grab the
they
colored dice from
all
the
hit on
side.
2s. They all wound on 2s.
Yep.
Definitely dump a new die in there.
Wounding on 2s.
Just picking up
Two
and
ones.
dropping it back in.
5 up.
Five.
in
The superstition in
Yep,
me tells
3.
me you can never
3.
do that.
So 1 at a
Pass
time.
it back to you.
Let's just keep it on my time. like easy.
I'll just, in
D6.
case you roll a 1.
2.
Don't 2 damage. Yeah.
The next one would come on. As long as I don't roll a 1, it kills the base. Kills the base, and the last one
base.
kills another base. So 2 bases
Ooh.
down.
Okay, so 2 bases die.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so
Cool.
that was
Yep.
exactly the round
This
of
impulsor
shooting
will now
that
rapid fire into the Nurglings.
Hmm?
that the Space Wolves needed right there, or wanted. I don't
8
know if
shots
they needed
on
it.
3s.
But sort of hyper-efficient
And
shooting out of the Space Wolves army,
2s.
while their melee clears up the rest of the Nurglings. And this 15-point primary lead from this Chaos, I think, is
5
about to be
5-ups.
overturned very quickly by these Space Wolves pushing across the table. That said, 2
1 to
powerful
3
casters
damage.
still left on the table for the Chaos. Lord of Change
Cool.
still at
Back to you,
13
please.
wounds and a 3+
Yep.
invulnerable save
Okay, so now
constantly
let's
from
go
that
over
guy.
here.
Not to mention this guy
We
over
know
on the
that the
corner.
Colexus wants to kill that Nurgling base.
And a lot of the
So let's go
Do
long,
you
ahead
want to look up the strat now?
No, I'm not going to do D3 damage. I'm just going to do D6 shots.
a
D6
lot of
shots,
the
6.
long range guns from the Space Wolves either out of position
6.
or dead. In the
Hitting on
case of the
2s.
Tempests, that could take
And
that guy
wounding
out.
on 2s. 5 up, 5 ups.
5s. 5s.
Gets
Take 2. Gets him.
Cool. Back on me. Alright, Speeder. Everything into Iron Man.
Boy.
This is where I should probably save my CP, just based on how many shots I had. So, blast missiles. 2d3.
Yep.
I need one of these to go through. Make me proud. Damn it.
At least,
On
in
3s,
fairness,
no
at least
rerolls?
against Sororitas, they have that CP,
On a
that
3?
strat to screw over Psychers,
Oh.
right?
Cool.
If they want to hit Psychers really
Assault
bad.
cannon.
Hmm.
On 3s and 3s. Oopsie daisy.
Try that again.
In the Canoness's
3
defense.
wounds, AP1. Takes 1 wound.
Take 1.
Damn it! He's
Love
just
you
gonna
too.
heal now. These intercessors do.
At the very least, he's gonna murder that land speeder.
He will murder that land speeder for sure. That's quite unfortunate. Let's do 2 pistols over here. No, I'm not gonna waste my time doing pistols. They don't do shit. Impulse
That's
will
Rapid fire.
shoot everything into those Nurglings.
Of course.
Hitting you on 3s, no rerolls, and wounding you on 2s
5s.
and 5s.
Come on, if only the dice. Okay, 1
Hit
damage.
wound.
Back to you.
Back on me. These guys can't toss a grenade anywhere. These intercessors, is it worth? Are they 2 wounds each?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. We'll shoot 3 intercessors into him
Cool.
for what's that? 9 shots.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s
Mm-hmm. Wounding on 4s.
and wounding on 4s.
1 4-up invul.
One
Takes 1.
damage. Cool. That will be all. Damn it, Iron Man not dying. That will be all of my shooting.
Yeah, that would have
Don't
been
worry, you murdered the hell out of Magma.
that would have been
instead.
insane
That
if
was
Araman died
convenient.
to the single land speeder
we will
template, to be
go-
honest.
If
Yeah,
only I got the tag.
I know. Charges. This impulsor is going to charge these Nurglings. Should be an
Of
auto
course,
charge.
no finger guns, because I don't have CP
Yeah.
to Overwatch.
7. I will base both as such.
Yeah,
With my
all
hole.
good.
Over here,
Into
we-
flamers.
the intercessors will charge in.
No Overwatch, because no CP.
Actually, we'll do Colexus first. For an 11 charge. Nice.
Love it.
Go all the way over
Interesting.
here.
Charge of the Colexis.
Okay.
A little
And now we will
dangerous with
do
the
the
pistols
intercessors.
on those flamers.
For a 3.
Does that get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Just about.
3 inches to there.
Hopefully the intercessors will
Yeah.
put those
And then these guys
down.
will string 3 inches to there. Put himself within half an inch of. Well, actually, the pilots will. It's me. In there. So 3, 3, 3. And then this guy has to stay there to hold the objective because there's no way for me to hold the objective outside.
Cool.
Speeder stays there. Over here, this impulsor will charge your cultists.
Yes.
And I go with a 9. Oh, with an 8.
8.
8 to right here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. This impulsor will charge green
Mm-hmm.
because we need him to keep him tagged for 4.
Mhm.
And we'll go for right here, and I will not base to base.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, these Blade Guard will charge
The
chicken. In they go with an 11.
All over, yeah.
Just right there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, is there a way for me to be within 6?
Not really, no.
Not really. I would have to go all the way around.
So honestly, this feels like a bit of a mop-up operation from
so I'll
the
go all the way
Space Force
around.
at this point.
And I don't think that's...
Well, if you base me here by
contesting
activating
objective
and
6.
going around, so let's do that properly.
We'll still
Let's
see
go
2
back to
objectives being
4
held by
inches.
Chaos at the end of this turn.
Okay, are you sure it was 4 exactly, or...?
It was just under 4, but I'm gonna do 4.
Okay.
Because they were here.
Alright,
So
and
then
now
we'll
do
go
1 at
11 inches. Yeah, so we'll go... I can go within close range, so we'll go 7 there.
7? Yeah.
And then 4 here. Oh, I got way plenty of move, especially with the... yeah, we'll go right there.
Mm-hmm.
I will not base to base you, just in case I mess this up.
Of course.
I'm not
I
messing
believe
up.
I am base to base with this Blade
Yes.
Guard veteran here.
Cool, it's right there. That is
And,
all of my charges, because my captain does not want to go into here.
of
At the
course.
beginning
so
of the fight
you
phase,
activate.
I select the bird to fight last.
Are you within 6? Yes, you are. Cool. Yes.
I will now
Hey,
go...
we got the Tempora Mortis going on.
The Blade Guard
Sick.
is charged, so 1, 2, 3, with a Sarge.
Are you within 6 now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Hitting on
3?
2s, rolling 1s,
Oh yeah, 2s, yeah.
and then 5s, no rerolls.
Yep.
Cool. 3 ups.
3s. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then this impulse over here will activate to go into these.
Sorry, which one? Ah,
This-
yeah, yeah. Yep.
And I will want to base these 2 bases right here.
Mm-hmm.
So now this objective is contested here.
Looks like it.
Mm-hmm. And I will do my lovely 4 attacks, hitting you on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Is an impulsor gonna kill a base? Wounding you on 2s.
5 ups. Re-rolling. Take 2 damage. Anyone wounded?
No. Who you putting?
Lovely. Right at the front here. Because I'm
Cool.
not holding this anyways.
Yeah, then this impulsor over here, back on me. Impulsor all the way over there will fight, hitting you on 5s, and then wounding your...
Man, I wish I could roll dice like you.
and then wound on 2s. It saves on your cultists.
Yep. Fail
Do
to.
that. And then down here, this impulsor will fight your thingamabobs. Another 4 attacks. 1 hit only. I'm wounding on a... No wound.
Cool.
Over here, these intercessors will fight first.
Of
They will
course.
activate, and I think the best I'm going to be able to do is just get 2 in. So that's not ideal, but whatever. Killing 1, because they're 2 pistols each, right?
They're 1 pistol each.
Okay, cool. I'll take what I can get. We'll
1
do...
flamer each.
So we'll do the sergeant 4 attacks on 3s,
Mm-hmm.
and on 2s... I should have done the other guy first. Oops. Because one of them is on 1 wound, right? Okay, so the first
Yep.
one kills 1, the next
Yep.
one kills
Also
another,
killed 1.
and the
nice.
other intercessor... Yeah, I could have killed 2, but I was a mong. They all hit. T4?
4.
Cool. 1 more dice.
2 more. I just
Cool.
continue to be incapable of rolling dice better than 2 ups or so.
My Calexis will not
Wait, I'm on
activate.
you, please.
Yep, my Calexis will not activate.
Cool.
And now I get to activate. You got to activate your Nurgling.
Yes, I will activate green Nurglings, and I will.
Sure.
Basically, 2 inches is right here. I'll pile this Nurgling as close as I can to these intercessors.
Ooh, lost coherency there.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're inside the wall.
Well, cool. Guess I'm
Stays
not.
where it
planning-
was.
No, it's. Why does it. It's not re-establishing coherency at all. I think the tool just.
It's fine. Do you want to pause the clock while we fix this?
Sure.
Cool. So
Is it? Let's say. Let's
that's
just put
two
him
inches.
over here. Does the tool work? No, the tool doesn't work. Okay. Let me just give them a color then.
That's weird.
There. Now I
So
have
they-
coherency checking again. And I will put him right.
Beautiful.
There.
Cool.
I knew that
And
was
that-
supposed to be currency because I had a model right there fighting through the wall last
Yeah.
turn.
Cool. Yeah, you're good.
And that's all I really want.
Mhm. 2
That's
and
it.
2.
Yeah, 2 and 2. Let's start the time again. Oh, it started. Okay. That's 1. Let's do another one. And 2 wound on 6s into Impulsor. 2 wounds Impulsor.
3 ups. My impulsor gets bracketed. Oh no, it's not bracketed. It goes down to 6.
And then 2 into your Intercessors. 4s to hit.
The rub-ins,
6s re-rolling
bracketed by a
ones.
nurgling.
2 wounds
3
into your
ups.
Intercessors. Back to you.
1 takes a wound.
Love it.
1 should already be dead.
Okay.
1 takes a
That's
wound.
fair.
Cool.
And then what
I
else
took
can you
consolidated
activate?
over here,
Oh yeah.
and everything's activated and consolidated. I now get to activate the Judicar with his 4 attacks into your base. Is the time on me?
All at once. Yep. It is.
On 2s, and
And
on
on
2s.
I'm just gonna. It's dead. No, it's not. 2. It's alive. Back to
It
you.
survives, and then the other unit of Blade Guard into the dude. These
The
hit
one
on
that didn't
3s.
charge. Yep.
Yep. Come on. These hit on 3s.
3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh, sorry. 2 dice.
Yep. 2 1s, and then there's wound on 5s. I see that again. Hey. 3s.
3s.
Oh,
Take 2.
no, not even bracketed. Okay. That is everything. You get to fight.
Do I?
Yeah.
And literally all of your units have fought?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will. No, the Lord of Change still isn't allowed to activate. So my cultists will activate into your Impulsor.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Because you killed
And
your
they-
champion. Because you're mean. 2 hits. No wounds.
Nothing. And now it's. Oh no, the Pyrocaster is 3 attacks.
Lose this banner.
Hitting on 5s, 2 hits, wounding on 4s, 1 wound. 3 ups, please.
3 ups on who, sorry?
Intercessors.
Intercessors.
In range.
We take a wound.
1 on your squad here.
Sure. We'll put it on this guy right here.
Nurgling into the Judicar. Back to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the dice won't go in the box. 1 wound back to you.
On a 3 up. He's good. And now your bird.
Okay. Now my bird. I will slap the blade guards that charged me.
Cool.
5 attacks. I'm using the staff for flat 3 damage.
Everything
All
hits. Wounding on 3s.
4
AP.
wounds over to you. Enough to put you on your invuln. Maybe 3,
Four.
I think.
4 up in ones.
3 die. That's the squad.
Ooh,
Wow.
brutal.
Why would you charge my chicken, mate? Don't
Oh.
mess with the chicken. It's a chicken.
Damage.
You gotta respect the chicken.
Damage had to be done.
You did 2 damage.
No. That's
Is
not-
that the turn?
That's turn.
Okay, I will
So-
roll leadership on my cultists. They lost 2. They're fine. That's
Cool.
my. And then
Nurglings?
pink Nurglings. Lost 2 on a 6. 1 runs.
Another
And I
brutal
need to
half
roll
turn.
2 dice. Nothing more. And that's my turn. Stop for scoring.
And then do blue need to do leadership? Did you lose it? I
No.
don't think you did, right? The intercessors didn't kill a base
No.
anywhere.
So I think unfortunate there
intercessors
for Space
swing?
Wolves that they weren't really able to take out either
Uh,
of these big
They did
caster
not.
units.
These swung over here. So
Are
that's-
you?
These are the ones that swung into the.
Didn't I roll 5 up 5 ups on these Nurglings? Yeah, you did a power fist. You did damage with the power fist to this Nurgling up here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're good then.
It's just you kind of
Um,
whiffed.
kind of whiffed. All right, so in your
Yeah.
turn, you hold.
At the start of my turn, I hold 1, 2
And
objectives.
this is contested. Yeah. So.
And this one is contested. So, and you hold 1, 2, 3. So I get 10 primary points.
Mm-hmm.
I also score 2 points of banners.
One banner because I took the one off down here with my speeder.
You are correct. 1 point of banner.
Mm-hmm. I
And
get
I
5
also-
points for Born the Witch.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For killing Magnus. Yes.
Arman just did not want to die.
No, he wasn't feeling it,
He was
honestly.
like,
Is there anything else to score? What is you engage on all fronts? Did you engage on all fronts?
I did.
Okay, so score that.
Puts me up to 5.
Yes. Raise the banners. You still haven't.
No,
You
no
haven't even
banners yet.
tried to raise any banners,
No,
mate.
I'm not bothering with banners.
Okay. Up 18 points, behind 4 minutes. Start the clock. All right. So things I have to do. I need to move Ahriman in advance. So I will do
You
that.
gain a CP. You're up to 1.
Oh yeah, thank you. Move in advance, Ahriman. For 4, he moves 10.
No. I can just wartime his own butt.
So the intention is to get away from this Calexis. I'm still within 18 of them. Can I see the Calexis? No. Okay, good. That's not what I really care about. Some pulsar. Okay. Move this sloppity dude. No, not advance. Not advance.
Yeah,
That's right.
it seems to me. I think if Space Wolves are able to sort of confirm the attrition lead that they have right now, they may be able to, at the end of the game, intercessors could drop
here.
Banners and grab
Hermes, Sorcerer, chillin' pretty much.
maybe 5 or 6 points
Measure
in the
18
last
from your
couple rounds. I mean,
Calexis.
we still have 3 full rounds to go for the Space Wolves in order to close the game out. To potentially
Right outside of 18.
2 rounds or
Yeah, well, no, just a regular move to go
3
just
rounds of
outside
scoring
18 of the
banners.
Calexis.
Do you
So
move
I think
4
it's not
as
outside
a
of the
Thousand
question
Suns
that you
Terminator?
grab 5.
No, 5.
5.
He's not a there's an
Ruber.
actual person inside, not dust.
Okay. Okay, cool.
My cultists will fall back.
But it is probably not the greatest secondary, especially since
My lings
Arne is
will
probably
move
going to
up.
kill
They're
it on
5.
secondaries outside of his banners himself. So he'll probably score just a couple points on banners as well.
Chicken can stay in melee.
But most likely we'll
Smite
grab
you a bunch.
almost max on bring it down, or should max bring it down,
Is the
and
chicken
almost
within
max on
18 of
engage
the
on offense.
Calexis? Sure is. Okay. Who's my other psychers? Ahriman, Chicken, Sorcerer. Okay. Think I have a plan here. How do I fall back the chicken 12 inches? Then I can't cast spells. That kind of sucks. So
I don't think the timeout play is gonna really be
okay.
the win con here for
I
Space
will
Wolves.
go.
Given how well they've done so far at
movement is
killing a
done.
lot of the Nurgle army
I will
or
go
the Chaos army,
into-
Arne should have plenty of
yeah,
time
my
to
movement
resolve
is
the
done.
rest of his
I will
game.
go into Psychic.
I will
I
spend
will
a CP
start-
to deny power with the Judicar.
Cool. I will start with the Sorcerer. He will smite your
What I'd like
landspeed
to
to 10.
avoid is a situation where the last couple turns
With
get
a plus 2
sloppy
cast.
if the players are trying to rush too
Goes
far.
off.
Exit on a 5.
But it looks like we may not get
T3.
there with how few models the
Does
Chaos
4
list has left.
4. He's down to 2.
Astral Blasts the Landspeeder.
Fails with a +1.
Fails it. It's down to 2.
Yeah.
What's this charge? That's the sloppity. I'm a CP that. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to finish off
Goes
this
off.
land speeder.
Kills it automatically.
Yep.
Yes.
Actually, does it?
Yes.
Yeah, it just
D3 plus
does
1.
D3 plus 1. Yeah. Cool.
Then I will do Ahriman, who will smite your Impulsor.
You cannot put down banners if you
This
don't have
is
any time
your
left on your
second
clock,
smite?
MacBray.
Second smite, yes.
You can't take any game action.
You're
until
Gets
it's
minus
over.
4 to cast, I think it is.
Oh, am I with
4.
in both?
Yeah.
You just
Let's double check that.
you just score points at the end of
18.
each of your
Okay.
turns. That's it.
Okay, cool. Well, then that's
That
fail.
fails.
Let's attempt a warp time.
Minus 4.
-4 fails, and let's attempt another smite. Gets it.
Barrels and kills himself.
There's nobody within 3 inches of the Tempest.
Yeah, blows his
so
brains out.
I don't think the explosion
Cool.
would have been.
Super smite into the impulsor.
No, it doesn't go off. He died. Lord of Change
Do you
will.
not still resolve the attack?
No. Lord of Change will cast.
Oh
a Gaze of
no!
Fate.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, it's just
Armand
my
killed
dice today.
himself. Ooh, okay.
It's chaos, man. Minus 4.
9 -4 plus
Yikes.
2. I get it.
7.
Sure, go for it.
I think it's a
And
bit of a
then
nail in
I
the coffin
will cast a.
for for Arne.
What's the closest model to me?
Either of these blade guard,
This
whichever one is
blade guard,
placed. This one here.
or
This
I
one.
couldn't get into that one. Okay.
Interesting
Well,
question
then I
whether
will
or
do
not
a target smite.
that does score Abhor the
Onto
Witch,
the
because
Judicar.
a lot of these
Cool.
secondaries do require you to actually have killed the unit yourself, and I'm not sure if Abhor the Witch is one of those.
-4 goes to what?
9
Could be a blessing in
plus
disguise if it denies
-2
your opponent
is
5 primary points, or
7.
5 secondary points.
I will try and deny this with a Judicar.
Yeah.
Denies it?
Denies it. Cool, we good. That's my psychic phase. I will go into my shooting phase, and I will pistol these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
D6 hits, 2 hits, wound on 4s, 1 wound at AP1.
On the AP1, this is a 4-up. Does the dude die? He dies.
Yep, the dude dies.
Cool.
Sweet. And then
Yeah, it
any
just
other
counts
pistols
psychers that
in
are
my
destroyed,
army
so
with
you will.
respect to me?
Jaime
No
will
other
get
guns.
5 points for Abhor the
I'm
Witch
gonna
for
go
Ahriman
into
blowing
my
himself
charge
up.
phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to charge your Calexis with my Slopity.
Cool.
It's there.
Goes. Cool.
Close enough. And that's all I got. So fights, you get to pick something with your Judicar.
I will make your bird fight last.
Oh wow, I'm so surprised. I'm gonna activate my Slopity first.
Yeah.
So the boys got 4 attacks, I believe. 3. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. Well, no, on 6s, so I fail all. Okay, cool. Over to you.
Time on me. So I will now activate anything I want, right?
Literally anything you want.
Let's go and kill this good over here. So the Intercessor Sergeant, 3 attacks hitting on 4s.
No hit.
No rerolls, nothing. And I wouldn't have piled in or anything. Cool, so that's done. Back on you.
Pyrocaster into you.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's stupid. Nurglings into your Intercessors, 2, and into your Impulsor, 2.
Mm-hmm.
So... Intercessors.
Mm-hmm.
Two wounds. Over to you.
2 on Intercessors, 3 ups. They're good.
They're good. 2 onto your Impulsor.
Damn. No wounds. Rerolling once. No wound.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Back to you.
I will do the Judicar into that little Nurgle that just does not want to die. Hitting on 2s, just die. Wounding on 2s.
Just roll 2 6s.
I can't roll 6s. Dies.
Right, he dies. Back to you.
Finally. Removing, I'll consolidate 3 inches towards the bird, which is probably the closest.
Do we have anything more to activate?
I will not consolidate. Do you have anything more
Yes,
to activate?
red Nurglings. 2 of them into your
Mm-hmm.
boys. Into your Impulsor.
Mm-hmm.
0 damage. Back to you.
Cool. That Impulsor will fight you back with 3 attacks hitting on 6s. 1 hit.
I do appreciate that
Wounding
the
on
pace of play that the players are able to
wound.
maintain here. Like I mentioned before, I didn't want the
taking?
game to get sloppy at the end, but it looks like the players are
My
playing
Blade Guard
very,
will fight your bird.
intelligently.
Cool.
Hitting you on 3s, rerolling 1s. Come on, do some damage. And then wounding you on 5s. 3 wounds.
Take 4.
Takes 4. I'll take that. Does that bracket you?
Yes.
Hey, we'll take it. On you because you get to hit your
I have
bird.
nothing to activate.
Your bird. Oh,
yeah.
I still
Are
have my
you literally
intercessors.
done with all your units?
I still have my intercessors all the way. So the sergeant with the power fist on 3s of 4s and on a 2. No, and then the 3 intercessors left on 3s. 6s explode now because I'm now in the
Cool.
and 2s. And after this, I think I still have the impulsor to activate after this. Kills a
Which Impulsor? Yeah.
the impulsor doesn't combat with those. So you take what, 5 damage total?
Yes.
And then the impulsor will slap you. Back on me. He's got 3 attacks on 6s. Nothing. Cool, that's it.
That's it. So now my bird will slap
Now
you.
your bird gets to fight.
4 attacks now because brackets hurt.
He's
And I'll double check that nothing else degrades about his attacks. Nope, just down to 4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Ooh, no.
Mm-hmm.
1 invuln, please, because I
Brutal.
rolled all 1s.
3
1 4
misses from the Lord of Change.
We're good.
And save
He's
gets
good.
made. Yikes, that was too bad.
Alright. And that should be the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Any
At the
leadership?
start of your turn,
You lost
no.
one organ here, or they can't fellow even on a 6. Cool.
so I don't roll.
So stop for clock. I get a CP.
Yeah. What?
50
How much do you
points.
hold? 1, 2.
3. I hold 2.
Wait.
This is now held with 2 models and you only have 1.
Okay, so you hold 3.
I hold 3. That puts me 15 points in prime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a big swing turn for the Space
Cool.
Wolves. I think they're going to pull this
So,
game out from there.
Starting the clock. I already
Especially
gave
given
my
that
CP.
they can
This
leave
impulser's
Objective
gonna come
5,
here
break
and
the
remove your
banner on
banner.
Objective 3. Yep, exactly what
Block
we're doing
off
right
that
now.
as much as possible. I guess I'll charge you here again.
And that
as well, do the same
probably
thing I did down
locks Arne down on 3 points for Raise the Banners himself.
This is all wrapped over here. I can now try go kill that bird with shooting.
And yeah, I
and
imagine
you now
we see
don't
the
get
Blade Guard
points in
leave.
primary.
And
I still can't plant banners, so I'm just
I
gonna
currently hold 1, so I would gain 5 primary points.
These guys over here cannot plant a banner, is that correct? Because they're in combat. Unless there's no way for me to kill it.
You
If
can't
I-
do actions if you fall back.
Okay, if I stay in combat, I send a Judicar kills it. Can they plant the banner? Because they're not doing an action as of now?
At the end of their
Yeah, they have to
movement
be-
phase if they're not engaged, so no.
Oh, because if they're not engaged, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So that means no banners for me.
Unless you somehow can kill this in your movement phase.
I don't think I can. There's no way for me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So do I just last cannon you and Judicar you? Yeah. So these Blade Guard will now fall back their 6 inches this way to dominate this objective. Fall back their 6 inches to here.
Yes.
Fall back their 6 inches to here. We have to go here. Let's make sure we're in coherency as well and not clipping that wall. 2 inches, not too far. We'll go there, and we'll go here.
So, yeah, Sale, I'm not sure
That's
that
not
the
outside of range of me yet?
Yeah.
Yes, now it is.
Cool.
that the
This Judicar
is that
will
in,
come
in
slap you.
the GT packet somewhere?
Outside of an inch. for
The
charge,
passage that you're
of
talking
course.
about.
Captain will come around to shoot at the bird. These two will come
Contemptors
around.
will walk around to shoot at the bird.
Yeah.
Yup.
Actually, do I want the Judicar to charge in here and then be within 6 inches? I do. I'm gonna have the captain in such
Yeah, if you have a
spot that I
page
can
number
see the
for me,
bird,
that would be perfect.
as well
I
as
don't,
being
I
able
can't
to give
find
the
one
Judicar
in the
reroll
packet,
once he charges around.
but
Yes,
it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
that's legal. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Cool. And then what? We'll go slightly further. Go there and then keep him on 6. These guys are tied up over here. Impulse over here and charge these Nurglings. Do I just fall back and deny you this objective completely? I can't because you have so many bodies on here. I guess I could shoot Storm Mortis into here and then you have 2 bodies. I'll do that. I'll fall back with these guys 6 inches to here. 6 inches to here. 6 inches to here. And then 6 inches to here. As such. So as long as I kill what?
All
2
of those you
cultists?
hold.
2 cultists. Then you'll have 2 bodies and I'll have 3.
Yeah.
Can I be
No,
at 7 inch
like-
here?
Oh, this one doesn't touch. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'll have 4 bodies just to make it easier. Just so I have to kill 1 cultist. At
Mhm.
10 inch of you, and within 2 inches here. Ooh, this might not work.
That's not coherent.
Let's go all the way against that wall. 2 inches. Oh, plenty. Cool.
Good.
They're still engaged over here. You would have to
Yep.
consolidate into here so you can't start spreading. This impulsor does its thing over here. I still control this objective. They're still fighting. Calexis could fall back. I can't plant a banner if I fall back. And I can't
Correct.
shoot even if I fall back.
Correct.
This Sloppity Piper does nothing.
Yeah,
So,
Correct.
I will
Emperor
fall back my
of
7
Mankind in the
inches.
chat. It was
Yep.
interesting that we
To
don't
hold this
we didn't have
objective
any
out.
custodies in the Invitational.
Cool.
Some of the players, I think, we're picking up Custodians, but we're worried about just sort of the knowledge gap playing them.
Okay.
Lovely.
And you can all hurricane.
Perfectly
And
legal,
worried
correct.
about some of the multi-objective
Yes, I can hurricane.
missions.
So you, if
that
I
we were
kill
playing in the
if I kill
Invitational,
one cultist, you
worried
do not
about
hold any
playing
objectives.
a low model count army
Is that
into
correct?
that.
As of now,
That said, I think
yes.
Custodians are probably
Is there
one of
any
the
way for you to
strongest armies in the
hurricane
game
intervene?
right
You
now.
have no CP. You have no way of engaging as long as my impulser comes
It
here.
really only depends on what do you kill, what do you give me on pile-in moves, what do you give me
Yes.
on heroics.
As of now, I
As
haven't
of now,
fucked up
it
yet.
looks pretty dumb.
Okay. Shooting. We're gonna do grenade from the Judicar into here, hitting on a 2.
I love it.
Misses.
Fails.
We should have done the captain first, hitting on a 2. Hits with a mortal, wounding you on a 5. Does not wound, so you take a mortal.
I'll take the
Yeah, it
mortal.
looks like we're probably
Cool.
going to shoot the Lord of Change to
Now
Death
we're
this
gonna
turn,
do
and that's going to be pretty much curtains for this
Contemptors,
Chaos Army.
everything into him.
Of course.
I don't think there's anything else they can shoot at. So, one Contemptor, the back one will shoot everything on 2s. Rolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. Cool. On you.
3s.
3 go through.
Yep, over to you.
3d6. Kills him.
Dead.
12 damage.
Yeah, and it would have helped the tiebreakers as well for Arne if he had the caster left on the table
Over
to
here, Impulsor
Armon
will
left on the
rapid fire
table,
into the Sculptus.
just to have another model that
8
can burn
shots.
impulsors down. Unfortunately,
Hitting you on
he's
3s
basically nothing
and
left on the table that
wounding
can
you
actually damage them besides the Astral
on
Blast Sorcerer,
3s because you're T3, right?
who is way too far out of position.
Who's T3? Cultist?
The cultist.
Yes.
Cool. So that many wounds, no AP. I need to kill 1. 1 dies. Or 2 die.
3 die. Unless, wait, is this... No, this doesn't give cover. None of this
I
gives
think the
cover,
game
right?
was already pushing
You have
in
to be, yeah.
in
And
Space Wolf's favor
that
already.
is all of everything.
But I think this was
got.
excellent play from Jaime, honestly.
At that point.
He had a perfect
Contemptors
defensive setup
could
to fight
potentially
against this
charge
Nurgle
Nurglings
Swarm.
now.
He was able to cut through it with a bunch
That
of
would
units that
be
were very
all
well suited
of
to specifically kill the
my
Nurgling
so
profile.
charges,
And
that's all my
he
shooting, as
had
far as I'm aware. I can't
excellent
shoot
counterattack
pink
to
over
deal
here 'cause I
with
have no line of sight
the
with that
psychic
impulser and it's in combat
damage that this
anyways.
army could put out.
Over
I'm
here,
super
there's nothing
impressed
that
by
can
Jaime's
shoot
play this
him.
game and
Impulsors can shoot in combat. What
the
am I on?
showing of the Space Wolves.
I haven't done that once this game.
The fact that they objective secure is
this
very
will
good
be
in a lot of matchups, and in this matchup, not so much. And even without really being able to fall back on that, they were able to just chew through this entire Chaos list.
5.
Super impressed by Space Wolves, obviously.
Take 2 damage.
1 dice.
Slip of base.
Same over here. This impulsor will shoot over here on 3s,
Yep.
rerolling 1s because captain. And 2s. Cool. 1
4
takes
damage.
dies and 1 takes 3.
Well, no, this doesn't flip over. This goes to 1.
Are you out of engagement range now? Looks
No, because it's to your hull. And your
Okay,
hull is like
cool.
0.8 from me.
So it's still in engagement range. Cool. So how many bases have died there? 2. Might be important for leadership.
Oh yeah, sorry. No. 1. 1 base has died here.
Yeah. So into my charge phase, I'm gonna. Do you want me to copy paste this impulsor? I want to see if I can base both and hold that objective, which I think I should be able to. So if I go like this,
Yep.
if I go like this, I can base both. Do I ignore my base because it's too whole? Like that?
I mean, I don't know. Are you on the objective right now?
Yeah, with the front of my thing. So there, you would not be able to pile in into here.
Well, here's the trick, Spaniard. You don't have to place that annoyingly. You can just measure. This
Make
is
sure
3
I'm always
inches.
closer.
Be closer than 3.
I guess those Nurglings want to get charged. Charging those Nurglings. Let's not mess that up. I just don't want you stealing that objective. Actually, you can't control it. So 6-inch charge. 6-inch charge. All I want to do, I am going to place it annoyingly. Actually, no, because we don't know about the base, do we? So if I go
Yeah.
like this,
Well, let's just put it there, and you
And
will
I
be closer than
base.
3.
and I'll base him so that he has to go this way, and you
Well,
can't.
here's the whole point. I can't get closer to
Yeah.
the intercessor.
I don't know. It's you,
Have to
mate.
go
You will find a way to give me some weird rule.
Of course I will.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
I've been planning it.
Judicar will charge. Him?
The Pyrocaster.
Why not?
Yeah.
That is
Fail.
more than enough. What do I need? I need a 10.
A 10.
Cool. That's fine. That is all of...
Your Impulsor activates.
Does my captain just charge you now? My captain will charge into here. How is
Does
my
he
base?
fit
No, it does not.
between the...
It
No.
does not. It's 1.6 and it's 1.6. It won't fit.
Yeah, but between the hull here and this is only...
Yeah. Well, I can go underneath my hull, right? I can go within.
Yeah, I
this
guess.
Is hitting. Is this wide enough? No, it is not. It's 1.5.
No, it's
Cool.
not.
I cannot go in. That is fine.
Just
That
do a
is-
long charge. Just go here and here and there.
Sure, YOLO. No.
No.
Cool. So this is
Valuable
based
charge.
over here.
Interesting.
Based
Rulebook
over
FAQs are
here,
out,
I will.
according
This
to chat.
doesn't
That's cool.
I
matter.
would like to do heroic
We'll
intervention.
have to take a look at those.
Go for it.
Those will be in play for the elimination stage then, if that's the case. Where players are going to have the opportunity to just resubmit their
So
lists
I will now slap you
going into the elimination
with
rounds. So
something
whoever
in charge.
that charge.
graduates out of the group
Yeah,
stage
So his lovely
can potentially
4
rework their
attacks
list
on
based
5,
on
6
any
is
changing rules.
exploding. 1 hit,
One hits.
1 wound.
5 up.
But given that players have
Rerolling.
already created their lists with the existing
Nope,
rules in
take a
mind, we
damage.
won't be adopting
Cool.
any FAQs
Me,
until
okay.
Thursday.
Now, well, now you get to activate. Nothing else to charge.
Alright, I will activate the Snargling Squad going closer towards that one.
I don't know if you can without breaking coherency, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Is that touching them? Man, this is such a pixel thing. Okay,
I
no,
know.
can't.
So
And this
one,
one,
here.
how close are you to this? You are currently
Very close.
0.7. I would need 0.7. Can you take your hand away? Can you take your hand away?
That's
Trevi,
Trevi.
can you take your
Trevi.
hand away?
I'll pause
Thank
it.
We'll pile into here. 2 inches. I will pile into the objective
Mm-hmm.
there. And
You still know within an inch, right? Oh, that's weird.
not, well, I could pile into you, but I have no reason to.
Okay. Because then I slap you, right?
Exactly.
And
So
you
out
get
of 2 bodies on the objective, you have 4.
Mm-hmm.
So slap once into your impulsor.
Cool. Nothing. Oh, rerolling once because
Nothing.
poison. Yeah, cool.
Back to you.
I now get to activate somewhere, which will be the intercept here, and we'll put everything into the pyrocaster.
Lovely.
3 attacks.
It's just
on-
the Sergeant.
Yeah,
so
just
4s to hit.
4s to hit, 6s explode.
Oh yeah.
Wounding on 2s. Saves.
Invulns.
Dead.
Fail all, I'm dead.
Back to you, and you get to activate.
I will slap you with the Bile Piper, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. Both wound.
Mm-hmm. On me.
2 saves on your interceptor pack leaders.
AP, what, 1?
0. Take 1.
1 takes a wound. We'll put it on this one over here.
Um,
I get to
What do
activate Impulsor down here.
cool.
3 attacks on 6s exploding. Nothing on you.
Cool. 4 attacks from my Nurgling into your Impulsor on
Mhm.
4s. And on 6s. 1 wound over to you
1 wound over to
on
me.
this Impulsor.
Yeah, so a 3 up. We're good. And
Hacks it.
then my Impulsor all the way at the bottom will fight.
Yup.
We will activate and go 3. Ending up
Yup.
close. I will do my lovely 3 attacks, hitting you on 6s, rerolling 1s. Nothing.
Nothing happens.
On you.
Do I have any more fights?
I
No.
do not think so.
So stop for scoring then.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 1 base. I don't owe you leadership.
You only lost 1 or 2?
I lost 1 here.
Oh, I thought you lost 2. Okay.
And I lost 1 up here. Also no leadership owed.
So I get another 3 points of engage on all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of primary, you get nothing. You get P. You get no banners. Engage on all fronts. Do you still have it?
I
yes.
definitely had it last turn.
Yeah,
but-
so you should have 3 turns of it as of now.
Yeah. So I should have 9 of it then.
You should have 9, and I should have 9 as well.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I only had a 2-pointer turn 1. Cool.
Yeah, you had a 2-pointer turn 1. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. So 7 points behind. Equal on time, I guess. But we're probably
Equal on
gonna
time.
we're only gonna play this turn pretty much. No, we have very low model count. We can
have
play
very
this.
very low
Okay.
actions to be done.
So I got a plan here.
Are we doing that whole 5-minute thing, or are we just gonna go right until the clock?
I think we go
ends?
right until the clocks.
That was me.
Yeah, there's no like ITC 5-minute rule for this one.
Cool.
It's just until you're out.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Put it on me.
Yep. Start it.
So I'm going to, let's see. How many do you hold right now? You
I
hold this
hold
one?
all of them.
You hold that one? Hold that one?
I
Okay.
hold all objectives.
I will fall back with this Nurgling for 5.
Yeah. Can you be outside of an inch there?
Yeah.
Without touching the
Side
object?
of an inch of your
Outside of an
hull.
inch? No, you're within.
Oh. Yeah?
Still within.
You're not measuring from the hull though.
I'm measuring right underneath it.
Isn't the hull? Okay. Let's measure that on your time though.
No, that's fine. I don't care. It doesn't. I don't think it changes much.
Well, I just want to contest that one.
You want to contest it? Okay.
I'm going to advance the Termes orc for 2 inches, so he goes 7.
Mhm.
And he will see your intercessor on this objective,
Cool.
and will be closest to it.
Mhm.
I will. I can pull you off that. I can pull you off that. I can't pull you off that. I can pull you off this one. So I will fall back with these Nurglings
Onto that objective, yeah.
onto that objective. Fall back with this Ling.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's do this properly. Back here. Back here. And then this one will... Because I don't think 5 gets me through the wall.
No.
Or I guess it does.
You're way inside.
Not
on
really.
here.
Yeah. Well, I'm touching the objective. That's what I care about. I'm
Mhm.
just gonna make coherency happen here.
Mhm.
So I've stolen this objective.
Mhm.
So currently you hold 2.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Well, I hold
that's-
these. I hold this one over here and this one over here.
And this Sloppity will fall back for 5.
Cool.
That will be the end of my movement phase. I will go into my psychic phase. My Terminator, I have 1 CP, good. My Terminator will smite your intercessors.
Mhm.
On
Minus
a +2,
fast.
-2, so even.
Goes
Gets
off.
it with a 5.
D3.
D3 for 2.
1. For 2, so
One.
I will kill.
Wounded one? Wounded one?
The wounded one dies, and then I will take a mortal wound on the sergeant, or do I?
Lovely.
Not? Oh, wait, hold up. Put it on.
That kills your coherency, my friend.
As long as I go into coherency phase, I'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I kill myself here? Do you have line of sight on anything else? If I kill him, it's only
Pretty
one.
much the
one extra
collectors.
mortal wound, right?
Hmm?
It was 2 mortal wounds in total, so he would
Yeah.
take a wound and he would still get smited.
Yeah.
I will kill this center one right here.
So take a wound on the center one?
Yep.
Okay. I will follow that up with an Astral Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Get
The
it?
-2.
Needing
+1.
a 6 +1 -2. Nope, don't get it, right?
No.
Okay, pay a CP to reroll it.
No.
Still don't get it. Okay, cool. That'll be the end of my psychic phase and the end of my turn.
Cool. So on my turn, sorry, I need in your turn. Go back.
Okay.
Start. I'm gonna spend a CP to Hurricane intervene over here.
With the intercessors.
Yes, it's on my time. Let me think it through. Is it worth to plant
Wait,
a banner?
why is it? No. Yeah, on your turn.
It is worth. Yes,
The
I'll spend a
colors
CP.
swapped around when we paused and started again.
Weird. I will spend a CP to Hurricane intervene. I will go 6 inches this way, ending up closer to this base in front of me. Going 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, and then he will go into here, ending up closer to him. So I can then pile into here and then consolidate back around.
Lovely.
That will be all of my heroic interventions. Do I want to heroic intervene over here and fight you? It doesn't get me much. I'm gonna get 3 banners. Does it get me much? You're not a psychic, correct? No, I will not heroic intervene.
Dying.
This is on my time. Cool. So those intercessors over here will fight. The sergeant with 4 attacks hitting on 3s, 6s explode into pink. Let me do my activation and piling around. So now he will go in this way to make the pink the closest.
Yes.
These guys will go round to there, ending up closer but still not basing.
Yeah.
And I will now do the 4 attacks on the sergeant, hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s explode. Wow. 6s explode.
2s.
On you.
5s. 2 failed.
2d3, first
Over to
one.
you.
Yeah. D3 for 2, the next one for 3, so that should kill a base.
Yep.
1 was wounded, yeah, cool.
Yep,
And
that's
then the other 3 intercessors, 1. How many attacks is it total? 9 attacks total from 3 dudes. 8, 9 on 2s, 6 is exploding. Wounding you on 2s, that many.
5s. Rerolling. Again. Try again.
Damn,
2 damage.
that's annoying. I was
Over
hoping
to you.
kill you too. Cool, over to me, so stop time for points.
Oh wait, you piled into me, so I have to activate. Did you pile into blue?
I will consolidate. I'm consolidating around. No, I can't go within an inch of blue.
Cool.
I'll
Well,
go-
on your pylon you can, so...
That's fine. Cool, I'll go right there. So now you
Okay.
get to hit me, time on you.
Alright, pink will... stay where it is. And slap you... with 4 attacks. God, dice! 3 hits. So sluggish. No wounds. Over to you.
No, it's over to me. Okay, so now we can stop for time. 4 points. So at my point, I will get 15 again, right? I should get 15.
How do you how many do
I
you
hold
hold?
1.
Well, first of all,
2,
need to
3.
pick. Oh, sorry. Intercessor squad needs to re-establish coherency. By dying?
By dying.
Yes. Well, you either lose the. Yeah. Okay.
That's annoying. Cool.
So you hold a grand total of
3.
1 objective,
1, 2, 3.
2 objectives.
2 objectives. That's still more than you hold, so that still gets me the 15 points.
Wait, you hold this? Yes, and you
Yeah.
definitely hold this. So
Yeah.
that's 2.
And I've got 4 bodies on here, 3 bodies on
You've
here.
got 3 bodies to my
So
4.
so you hold 1, and this is
Yeah.
contested down here, and this is contested. So I still get my 15 points of primary.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Cool. Okay, so in my turn, these intercessors coming to here
Right. Holding 2 is
to-
enough for you.
to plant a banner.
Go ahead.
I'll plant
I'll
a
put
banner.
a dice on it for you.
Are we? Yeah, it's on me. 6 inches. This impulsor will move to here. These guys will
Mhm.
fall back.
Onto that objective.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
hoping to kill that base so I could go plant a banner, but didn't work out.
Yep.
This impulsor will move 14 to here.
Yep.
These blade guard will move up their 6. My captain will be planting a banner.
Okay. Banner. Oops.
6.
That's not the yellow dice that I wanted.
This Judicar will advance. Judicar advances for 5 inches, so he goes a total of 11. Does not get to hold that objective. I will have to shoot you and charge you. Calexis can shoot the sorcerer
Sure.
and
Feel
then
free.
charge this ball piper.
Feel free. You can't really hurt the bile piper, so I'm not
I
super
can't.
worried about that.
Okay, actually, what I'm gonna do is these guys, instead of going there, they're just gonna stay on this wall. I'm not gonna go for that objective.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna stay right there.
So not a banner then.
Not a banner. So only one banner over here. They cannot put on banners of now. We'll go into shooting. Impulse over here will rapid fire. 8 shots. And I need to save myself 2 minutes to be planting banners in the last 2 turns. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. On you.
Okay, dice won't move. Dice did move. And re-rolling.
Takes 3
Okay,
damage.
3 damage.
Time on me. Colexis will shoot d6 into your sorcerer for 4. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. That many AP a bunch.
AP?
So on your invuln, AP like 4.
Cool. Fail both. 2
2 damage, yeah.
Over to you.
Impulses over here, I'll just do both together into that pink Nurgling.
Cool.
If that's okay with you, of course.
Oh, of course.
They're not shooting anything else. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Come on.
Do me a favor and delete the dice that fail to wound, because
Sure.
then I can actually roll saves.
Yeah.
Alright. And
Survives on
3.
1 wound.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it dies. Cool. Charges. My Blade Guard will charge the blue Nurglings. Not going to bother shooting my last cannons because they're not worth it. In they go. My Impulsor will charge in as well. Sorry if it gets sloppy. Trying to be fast with a 3. In he goes with a 3 to there.
Yup.
And over here, Colexis will charge in.
Yup.
And I go with an 11.
10. Easy.
Right there. That will be, and the Impulsor will charge down here.
Yep.
Cool. To there.
With a 6. Yep. He's
Cool.
good.
Fight phase, I will activate first with a Blade Guard.
Yup.
There should be 4 attacks each. Come on. 4 attacks each times 3 is 12 plus 1, 13. Come on.
So 2 more.
13 on 2s.
6 is exploding.
Yeah. 6 is explode. Wounding on 2s. Time on you.
5s. One
Wow.
one base dies, 1 takes a wound. So
Yep.
first base and then second base.
Cool. Some insane
My Impulsor
Nurgling
will
saves coming
activate
out
and
there.
fight you. Time on
Yep.
me. 4 attacks. Hitting on 5s. 6s explode. 2 hits. Come on. Oh, it's lagging. Oh.
Yeah.
Use the wound. You.
Hmm. 5s. 5s. Takes 1 dies.
Cool. Oh, I don't need to consolidate with these guys in. As such. 3 just 4.
Mm-hmm.
To the spot where your Nurgling was in. So
Yep.
now hold that objective.
Yep.
Over here, the Colexis will fight. 4 attacks. Make
Let's
sure
put the
times
time
on
on you for that though.
Yeah. On 2s and 4s. I think I'm strength 4.
Five.
You 5s. 1
Times
wound.
T5.
No.
5 up.
No. Yeah.
Re-rolling. I take 1.
Cool. And now you get no. Still on you. You get to fight back. That's
Oh,
all.
yeah.
Everything.
So 3 attacks with this dude. 3 attacks with this dude on 2s. Well, no, on 6s. So I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh no,
So-
I have 1 Nurgling. Put it on me.
Cool.
1 Nurgling base into your Impulsor. 3 hits.
2
2
wounds.
Back to you.
2 3-ups. 1, 2. He's good. Back on you.
It's good indeed. And pause for scoring, I guess.
Yeah.
So
you
start
get
of
no
my
primary
turn.
again.
I
And
get
this
no
is the last
primary.
battle round, I believe, right? I get a new points of engagement on fronts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I get no primary, no banners.
Mm-hmm.
On my turn, I will attempt to get an engage on all fronts again.
Mm-hmm.
Should be pretty trivial.
Mm-hmm.
Actually no, because I lost the stuff that I had down here.
Yeah.
Because Nurgling's dead.
You get a CP as well.
Yes. So, what do I have left? A Bile Piper, a Sorcerer, and a Nurgling. Is that
Mhm.
correct?
Yes. You have 3 models for 3/4. This guy, I could leg it over here. Oh no, you can't because we're in combat, so you can't fall back onto
No, it's
that.
easy. I can stay here. I can walk over the line,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
can
yeah.
stay here.
Cool.
And I'm in 3 quadrants,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I'm gonna be able to do.
You would have to fall back to be over the line because you're
Here's the
not
line.
not entirely sure.
Nope, I'm
Oh, you're
wholly
good.
within this quarter.
Wholly within, and he advanced. Cool.
So that's literally all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk over here. Okay.
Hmm.
Start my turn. Walk over here. Get vengeance on your Judicon.
Yeah,
Because I'm a vengeful spirit.
Yep.
Okay. So smite.
Yeah.
Oh wait, fall back out of combat over here, just so I don't die. So go through the wall to.
Cool. I will spend the CP that we need the psychic phase just to deny psychic power. See if I can deny you one of those smites.
Cool. I will go through the wall down to here.
Yeah. And does he have to warp time to get into that quadrant?
No.
Okay.
That was a regular ass move.
Cool.
The quadrant is. Oh. I will
advance,
roll
just
an advance for him.
Yeah. Good thing we checked. In he goes. Easy
For 3.
peasy. Yeah.
You're spending one of the duty car?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm down to 1 CP.
I
So what's the
can't
first?
run out of time. This is my last turn.
Yeah. What's
so
this?
smite?
Smite would go into the impulsor.
Is the impulsor closer?
15.7. 17. Right?
Oh, after I moved. Yeah, I moved incorrectly there.
Do you wanna move?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I just want the Judicar dead. It doesn't score any points. I just hate the Judicar.
It does deny me a banner.
Okay, D6 plus 1
was
on your
-2
Judicar.
wait, -2 to cast. What did you roll?
Plus 2. I rolled a straight up 10.
I will try to deny. He
So-
will try and save himself.
Yep.
Needing an 11?
No.
For 1.
For 1.
Down to 3.
And I will
For 2, right? Because it's
for 2, yeah.
yeah. So that puts me down
And
to
I
2.
will pop an Infernal Gaze into you.
Mm-hmm.
Get it?
-2.
Plus 1, so I get it because it needs a 5.
Oh, hold up. You would be -4 because you would be in range of the Calexis as well. So
The
it wouldn't be
Calexis as well?
damage. Yeah.
Well, the other one cast though. So this one failed,
Yes,
and I will pay a. I will then pay a CP to reroll this one.
Okay.
Die potato.
No.
Still no. Okay. Can't
Just
can't
spiteful.
can't have shit in Detroit.
That's everything, right?
I'm gonna get my 2 points of engagement all
I'll
from.
spend a CP over here to Herc intervene with these Blade Guard.
I put myself outside of 6 of them.
I can do the intercessors.
Yes, you can.
That is
I
not.
can also
it's-
just
it's-
shake hands with you if you want.
Sure.
Because you're getting 15. Like this is my last turn. You're getting 15 primary. 1, 2,
I'm getting
3,
another 3.
engage, and
And I'm
a
planting
banner at the
4
start
banners.
of your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4 over here.
Yes.
With these Guard. So
Exactly.
4 plus 5, so it puts me up to 5 points.
Yes. There you go. That's the score. I'm happy to shake hands.
Sure.
All right, mate. Dude, good fucking game. Well played.
Dude, my head hurts.
Your Calexis and like.
Yeah, I don't think
specifically
the
Judicon
primary
placement.
score is
I
up
was thinking
above 45.
I would have an easy
here.
time playing about around 1 Calexis bubble.
Yeah, I
but
feel like
2
it doesn't
Calexis
change
bubbles
the
are vastly
primary score if
harder
you-
to play around than a single one.
score out. So
Like, wow.
he's capped at 45 either way.
The second bubble messed with me so much, and your denies were on point. So, good shit.
Did I play clean? Was there anything that was pissing you off? Like, I think my... Okay, at the beginning was iffy. It's like,
Your
ooh.
very last movement was a little sloppy, but like
Yeah, I was
literally
trying
we had 5 minutes on the clock, so who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
Like that's fine. You won this one fair and square. Like well
That
played.
makes me happy to have
I-
dude. It's always a pain in the ass trying to beat because you're so fucking...
Yeah. I did get some somewhat floppy dice in places.
Oh, for
but
sure.
I'm not gonna blame this one on dice. You played that better than me. That was solid.
Yeah, that was
That
a
makes
sick
me
game.
really happy, dude. That just made me very happy. I appreciate
That
that
was
a lot from
Dope game. Good, well played. Yeah, I wish some of my smites had gone a little hotter.
you. Yeah.
But that would have really only gotten me like a few extra on the bring it down.
Yeah. You would have
Because
killed
my
it.
bring
maybe
it
in
down
impulse
was
or-
like,
You killed 3
Whack.
speeders, yeah.
oh, actually, yeah, I have 2 more then, because I killed a 3rd speeder. Thank
Yeah.
you. But yeah, not killing any of the impulsors because my smites went low AF.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up super hard spending the seat. So the flamer summon was dumb. I didn't measure properly. I thought I could get within 9 of your assassin.
What else
And then
could
when
you
I
have summoned?
realized I couldn't, I didn't I realized I was strapped for time, so I didn't go back, put the flamers back, and say, "Cool, I can't get flamers. I'll summon something else."
Mm-hmm.
Should have totally done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I should have summoned. Honestly, like with a 15, I could have summoned anything in my roster. And I should have gone for something more sturdy. I think the correct choice might have been Beasts of Nurgle. Here on the summon might have been Screamers, actually. Something that actually matters.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to go for an extra Psyker, because if I summon a Psyker, you get extra points on Abhor for killing it, and Psykers are kind of low value with your Colexus running around. But, yeah, I kind of... yeah, just... like summoning the flamers, going, damn, I can't do it, well, I'll flamer the vehicle instead, and then spending on the mortal wound was so dumb, because I needed that CP to re-roll the charge into your like a 7-inch charge isn't hard, but you should totally keep a CP reroll for it.
Yeah.
And tagging both of your vehicles would have made Magnus survive the turn.
Once you put the devastating, I was hoping you would go down here to go for Ragnar, because I couldn't handle him back here, just doing so many mortal wounds into my castle.
Yes.
So, I don't know if that was.
I thought about going back there.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I went over here was because I think your intercessors, unless you like go ham with them, charge him, but you are out of charge range. Like, unless you like run at me for 2 turns and charge me, you're not killing a Terminator sorcerer with intercessors. The Terminator armor makes them fairly resilient.
No,
you have to get in melee with me
Crazy.
to actually punch through Termi armor.
Yeah.
So I was pretty okay with just being over there and messing around with that objective.
Mm-hmm.
And also killing Ragnar is always super high value, because Ragnar eats like a Nurgling squad every turn. Yeah.
Yeah. But
what do you think? Is my list as obnoxious to play against as it looks?
Yes. Oh, you have no idea.
Okay, good.
I barely slept last night, dude.
Oh no, I'm sorry for that.
By the way, Games Workshop just released the FAQ on the Smites.
Yeah, they were watching this game, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. Good to hear. I have achieved my goal. I stated that I'm gonna play Magnus, and I'm gonna make Trevi change the rules by playing Magnus.
Yeah.
I made Games Workshop change the rules. That's better.
No, I'm not gonna change the rules.
Yeah.
I love it when Games Workshop releases broken rules and I get to show
vehicles and monsters don't screen for characters unless they're above 10 wounds.
Yeah.
So speeders and Gilliman and dreadnoughts don't screen for characters.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Dreadnoughts don't screen for characters. Oh, interesting.
Not
okay, that's really interesting. I like it. That's gonna influence list building for the elimination bracket. I hope I make it to eliminations. Just gotta not lose to Bethany.
You should.
All right.
Alright, man. Well, thanks for a brilliant game. Like,
awesome game. Honestly,
it was
a pleasure.
Yeah.
I wish we had a bit more time.
Yeah.
I was getting a little stressed.
Yeah,
so was I.
So that's why I offered you guys the extension at the end there. I didn't think that
it's perfectly fair. It's just that when we start with an hour and a half on the clock, I think we have to play it with an hour and a half on the clock, because Spaniard, I was more strapped for time than Spaniard, so giving an extra 20 minutes to both of us is really giving me an extra 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be okay with that either if my opponent got that, so I feel like that's... we talked before the game whether we want to go chill or play with clock, and we said play with clock. So...
Well, yeah, I mean, also the clock is not optional, so...
Yeah.
It is optional, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no, for your tournament you said it's...
Yeah.
It's required, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But like, if we're gonna... We talked before the game. I mean, we're mates. We talk all the time. Yeah. And we agreed we'll just, I have to go in like 20 minutes anyway, so I need it to be done by now.
Yeah, I just wanted to avoid the end of the game sort of degenerating if you guys ended up running out of time, and I think it looks like it's resolved a little bit towards the end. Maybe his models got removed from the table, but
it
was
I
chugging a little bit for me.
played my last turn with 3 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah.
And I was chill. It just meant I had no time to like dick around with stuff that I.
Can
Like,
I roll
to-
my
to make
content
slow
for
decisions.
last canning your Terminator sorcerer for killing my Judicar? Oh no, he didn't kill him because of the.
I didn't kill him. Also, we already shook hands. I don't think you get to kill things after we shook hands.
Oh, I get to roll it. It doesn't count for anything. We only once.
You get to roll whatever you want.
That Terminator gets to die. That Terminator.
Okay.
Gets to
I mean,
die.
if we know anything
Okay.
about that Terminator sorcerer, he can eat heavy weapons in his face all day.
Okay, so how many?
That many saves, AP 2 and AP 3. Just roll 4-ups on all of them.
Cool.
Got him. Because you already took
Wait.
it. You already
CP.
took that. See,
Nah,
you
I
can use
don't
my
have a
CP.
CP.
You can use my CP.
Okay, use your CP.
Alright, saves it.
He can
6
take
damage.
heavy weapons, I promise you.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
can take
nice.
heavy weapons like a champ.
Nice.
He can take it. I have faith in that Termi
He
sorcerer.
survives. He
Yeah,
gets,
if he's taking Demolisher cannons, like, what's a las cannon gonna do then? Whatever.
Well, the demo had a last cannon as well.
It did. It also, there was also a las cannon in there.
Like, I'm like, people ask me, why do you take the Termi sorcerer instead of like a a sorcerer on disc?
Yeah.
And every time I go, Termi sorcerer deep strikes for free. Also, have you seen 2-up armor?
Right.
Like, have you seen 2-up armors?
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah,
Terminator
so many
armor's
times
not a
people just
joke.
assume that a Space Marine character is going to fall over to something, and then, like, the Terminator armor just gets him
Yeah.
that little bit of extra survivability. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Great game, guys.
All right.
Was fun to
Yeah.
watch.
really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, man. Call me tonight if you
It
want.
was very fun to play. Yeah, we'll chat tonight after I had my meeting, and I'll say goodbye here.
Yeah,
See
have
you
a good one, guys.
Thanks, Harry.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. That's going to be it for us today. That was a sick game masterclass from the Space Wolves on how to navigate fighting through this Nurgling swarm. We'll be live in about 3 hours. That is going to be... I can double check on the schedule here. I believe that we're looking at Wolf von Mibu on stream, which will be sick with 9 obliterators. Let me just verify that quickly so I'm not talking out my bum. Yeah, so we're going to have Wolf von Mibu versus Liam playing Harlequins, which is going to be a sick matchup. The link for that has yet to be generated, but that will go up just after this, so in about 5 minutes. You can find, obviously, all of the scheduling for the T5S2 streams over at tts40k.com/invitational. So stay tuned there, and we have games that will be going up on the schedule for all through this coming week, in especially groups 3 and 4, to finish those off. And then we will be moving on to the elimination stages on Friday. So thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll catch you in about 3 hours. So take it easy, folks.